Hey everybody, so we're back and we're gonna annihilate Team Rocket because this is something that is not in the original game, but it's pretty fun. Before that, I'm gonna show everybody the current team and how we're doing. I don't think much changed, but still. I got Discharge, Flash Cannon, Thunder Wave, and Tri-Attack and Onion. I got like a Ice Beam, Shadow Ball, Water Pulse, and Psychic on Chili. I got Surf, Giga Drain, Ice Beam, and Leech Seed on Sour Cream. I got Aerial Ace, Dig, U-Turn, and Brick Break on Razor, who's now evolved, which is really good. Just look at Razor's stats, man. This is amazing. Look at the defense. That is just...
Oh my goodness, like this dude is insane.
Fucking shredded. Just absolutely unstoppable. And last but not least, Barbecue, who has been sweeping so many gyms, it's kind of hilarious. I thought about replacing Shadow Claw with something else, but honestly, I'm not sure I'll even do that. Because, like, I actually do need the counter of Psychic and Ghost types and stuff, so, I mean, it might be actually worth it to keep it like this for a long time. I thought about replacing with Thunder Punch, but I realized it wasn't as urgent, you know? But yeah.
So you're legitimately thinking like, hey, this might actually be worth to
Yeah, I'll keep it for now. We shall see. But in the meantime, let's fucking fight Team Rocket, baby! Because what the good for Sarzo to pay up with your Pokemon.
There's the MILF.
Yeah, it is kind of fun that she kidnapped the MILF. We need to stop her.
I can't believe you could have done this.
Can't believe you've done this. I am maybe a little bit over leveled, but I don't even mind, honestly. I mean, honestly, it's kind of funny because none of this is in the main game. In the main game, Team Rocket doesn't, like, take over the Safari Zone by any means. Like, they're much less of a threat, kind of pathetic. And I think it's just funny to have this right here.
They're kind of stupid, honestly.
Indeed. Also, I love that they're lowering my attack, but I have high jump kick, and I can't miss, so bye. You're not gonna survive a high jump kick that doesn't miss. You're just not gonna. 5 attack, holy shit. Nice.
That is so much.
Pretty powerful.
Holy shit.
Alright, do I have any bug attacks? I do! Razor. I realize I have U-turn. Let's do that.
Oh, that's perfect.
Indeed. So most of these battles are probably going to be a little mindless, and I don't even mind. I don't even mind that. I mean, honestly, I don't know if you noticed, but like the fighting gym was so mindless and so easy that I forgot to even mention that it was mindless and easy. Yeah, also not learning Guillotine. It's a one-hit KO move, but I don't need it. Like, it was just... The Pokemon was at... Oh, this isn't over, kid. Alright. Do you know? Did you know? We need help! Welcome to Did You Know Gaming. Did you know? We need help! We are fucking under attack!
We're under attack, please!
Indeed.
Save us.
Alright, let's fucking go. I find it so funny that they all dyed their hair purple. I don't know. Seems like a fashion choice. An interesting one.
I don't know, man. Maybe they just like... They're like, you know what?
Part of the aesthetic.
It's like Team Rocket is just like really ugly, and they're like, you know what?
We need something to spice this shit up because y'all look ridiculous.
Everybody's laughing at us. Come on.
They're all laughing at us because we got no drip. We're dripless. Let me start with Surf here. Honestly, like Sour Cream is really serving the usage that he needs to be. You know, being water and grass, but it's not doing much else. Like honestly, like. I'm hoping to
They're
get.
All bisexual. Wow, I didn't know that.
Why is bisexual? Team Rocket Special Blow. What? Wait, what?
Huh?
There's a Team Rocket Special Boulder. It is impossible to move. If you interact with the part above them, like, you can't see a boulder, can you? Like, there's meant to be a strength boulder in there, but that is hilarious. Like, that is just.
What the?
They just deployed boulders. I'm so bewildered. Team Rocket has gone too far this time. Oh, lag. That is amazing.
You guys are so weird.
Indeed. Also, I mean, anyway, since this is gonna be so mindless, we can talk about other stuff, including, we were talking about animated movies before, like 3D ones, but having very manic animation. And,
I absolutely love it when animation goes batshit fucking insane.
Me too. Personally, honestly, like, I really enjoy Cloudy with a Chance of Meatball's energy. I thought it was just really fucking fun and just goes ballistic everywhere, and that's just really entertaining. Oh fuck, it's camera up.
If Red is saying you could say they've gotten bolder.
You can say they got boulders by their boulders. Oh my god, they're all bisexual. No, you turn. Oh fuck, Red is in the chat. I was wondering if there was anybody in the chat. But yeah,
no, Red is here.
Hi,
Red.
Hang on. Damn it. Okay, there. I had to teach you look like Flintlock. Nice. Wait. Oh my god.
I need to.
Hilarious.
I need to look up. Hi, Kimbo. Hi, Red.
So Red, my team is over leveled and I'm fighting against Team Rocket, so none of this is going to be a challenge. So this is going to be a pretty mindless stream. It's going to be fun. Look, just going to be talking about random shit. And we were mentioning how there's that. Yes.
Mugwort is.
Yes.
This man looks insane.
Yeah,
like,
he is.
Have you seen this man smile?
Indeed. I mean, he's kind of like if
Isn't
Rick
that
from
insane?
Rick and Morty was normal, you know? That's kind of what he is. Morty. And his fucking Morty is a monkey.
What you call normal. He took his normal pills.
Indeed. Like, don't worry, I'm normal. He's taking his normal pills now, it's fine. Yeah, also check this out. You know all the allies from Sinnoh? You actually get to meet them, so this is Myra. Onion is scared of the cliff. You can float! What?
Honey! Babe!
There's
do you
nothing
think
to
an
be afraid
airplane
of.
sometimes isn't afraid to... Yeah. I mean, do you think birds are sometimes afraid to fly?
Can we pretend our airplanes in the night skies are shooting stars? Alright, let's fucking do this. Alright. Oh,
I could
you must
really
be
use
Bonnie.
which.
Baba asked Myra and her companions for help, but he's stuck in Safari Zone. Myra never saw him, but she did hear a trainer called Bonnie would be arriving. Help Myra defeat these guys. Defeat us? We'll see about that, you punk. It's got a fear of heights. Yeah, even though it flies. It's funny, she talks in the third person. I don't get why. It's never explained. I don't understand.
I don't know,
it.
maybe she's kind of like that. I mean, I had a D&D character who was a monkey who did that, but at the same time, she was a monkey, so like...
Monkey! Yeah, she was a monkey, it'd be like that. Sometimes the monkey behaves on other methods. She has a fucking Porygon too? That is awesome,
Oh my god, I can't
dude.
believe that I can't believe Porygon 2 has conversion therapy as a fucking move.
Damn, it's kind of evil. It's fucked up. I mean, I don't know why they're attacking me. They do no damage to me. I mean, I'm kind of resisting all their
you
attacks.
are a snow type. They will do nothing.
And I'm
What
over
are they
level as
gonna do?
balls, man. Oh my god. What? Yeah, I realized. What did so much damage to Porygon? Oh, I did. Because I attacked my friend with discharge.
How dare you attack your own friend, babe?
Alright,
So
bye.
mean.
Just gonna get destroyed? Yeah, I mean, if I use discharge now, she will die. Fuck it. I'm gonna kill Sharpedo in one hit anyways. Yeah, I mean, honestly,
I mean,
like...
screw it. She can revive.
Yeah,
If
like,
she's a gamer.
she'll respawn. She's a gamer. Yeah, we were talking about how there's a new Pixar...
Exactly.
Oh my god, I paralyzed it. That's amazing. There's a new Pixar
job.
movie called, oh, Mirror Shot. I have Flash Cannon now. I don't need this. Yeah, way too late. Oh my god. Look how much damage they're doing. Not much. Oh my god. Don't put Togechick on the fucking... God damn it. She's gonna get herself killed.
Yeah, they're gonna
Oh
get
my god, I
everything.
paralyzed them too. That's amazing.
Don't
Sorry,
die.
Togetic. Amazing. Yeah, I mean, honestly,
Oh,
there's this new
baby.
movie that apparently is from Pixar that I only learned about today because I really have not been keeping up with Pixar news because I do not care. Called Turning Red. And I mean, like, from all I've seen from the movie, it's really not impressive or anything, but I must say that the actual, like, the animation... Oh my god, they don't say anything. It's because this is a mod.
Yeah, no,
God,
they
Richard.
don't have anything modded into it, so they're just kind of like,
Yeah, they don't have battle speeches, unfortunately. Oh well. They just make sounds like that's all.
exactly.
I'm gonna put sour cream on the next, even though it might be a little bit of idea I'm doing anyways. Yeah, I mean, honestly, oh, can I?
I mean, sour
talk to her?
cream deserves a little bit more. Like, Ludicolo is a really funny guy, and he deserves to have a little bit of a spotlight.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Team Rocket's designated boulder refuses to budge. That's amazing. I mean, you can see here all the allies from Sinnoh are just chilling here for no reason. I find it kind of impressive, but oh well. You know what? Actually, no. Onion needs to be here because Surf would kill this guy's Claydol, so it's better for a discharge. Even though he's probably not gonna pop in with Claydol on the first hit, but still. Yeah, I mean, like,
I mean, and even if it does, who knows? Maybe you're that powerful, it's just going to die.
yeah,
you
we
know?
shall see. We shall see. Alright, let's see. Haha! I was wondering when you would arrive. We came to help, but there's more Team Rocket's goods that get held up. Now you're here, let's take him down. Brats! Rats! Gnats! Alright. It's great. Yeah, I
Oh
mean,
my god, Team Rocket learned how to rhyme.
amazing. Oh my god, it's two girls. Why is the floor wet? What? Are you seeing this? This is weird. Why is the floor water? Also, please, if I oh my god. If I paralyze Umbreon, bad things will happen because... Okay, thank goodness. Umbreon has an ability called Synchronized. If I paralyzed it, it will probably paralyze me too. Oh my god.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah. I'm not sure if it actually works on allies, but oh fuck, that's a ground type. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna risk it for a chocolate biscuit. I mean, I'm probably not gonna kill her, but maybe Umbreon's gonna help. Maybe. Oh wow, I burned her. Oh my god, the burning is actually going to help because it reduces her physical damage and
oh, that's perfect.
She didn't even fucking use a fucking ground
That
type
is
move.
perfect. There you go.
Indeed. I can use Discharge because he's ground, so I'm gonna just use Dry Attack again. Yeah, but
yeah, that's better.
I keep interrupting myself, but the turning red, it seems that the red panda seems really fluffy and adorable, and I might watch it just for that, but I don't know. Like, we'll see. It's mostly like I have so little investment in these.
Honestly, what's the worst that can happen?
Honestly, nothing because I'm gonna be pirating it. Wayo! Fucking love pirating shit.
Hey.
Indeed.
You know, I sometimes I feel like some of the kids these days don't know what pirating is.
They need to learn. Like, come on, man.
They need to learn.
You need to fucking pirate shit. It's for your own good. You need to learn.
Yeah, I was with my cousins yesterday, and they were like talking about like, oh no, did this one show got taken off of Netflix? And I'm like, you could pirate it.
Yeah, you can just pirate it. It's fine. Like, you'll get access to it anyways. Also, it's just me, or does Nuzleaf have nipples? I feel like we should probably talk about that someday. Acknowledge the fact that Nuzleaf has nipples.
Maybe we should not talk about that.
Yeah, maybe we should
ever thought about that? Maybe we should not talk about that.
Maybe we might not want to acknowledge nipples. Oh hey, I know that we're in a crisis situation, but Chrissy is calling me, and this is important.
Oh, what's up, homie?
It's Chrissy. What are you doing? My prize Dodge is doing great. Which Pokemon do you like best? You should show me sometime. Sorry, they're not from this region. You wouldn't get it.
Oh my god, wait. Is that a date? Are we going on a date?
Are we going on a date? I would
I don't
fucking
know
love to go
where.
on a cute girl in Pokemon, man. That'd be nice. That'd be good.
I mean,
Nice
same. I
smell.
could be that cute girl though.
Wait, what the?
I can be that
sure.
cute girl.
Yeah, I can be a cute girl if you want to. Hang on a second. What? Oh, the boulder cracked and shattered. Okay. Thanks. Alright.
So apparently we have superhuman strength and we can shatter a boulder with our fists.
Yeah, we've been lied to. Maybe the boulders are not indestructible after all. Okay, I wanna like there's items down here, but I also need to fucking put up like a super repel because I'm not in the mood for fighting a bunch of water Pokemon.
No, you know, there's always like this one
Shit.
part of a Pokemon game where you just kind of like, you just don't want to bother anymore. Like, you're high level and most of the XP will come from trainers anyway, so like,
I mean, I do all my grinding off screen, so this shit is pointless, you know? Honestly, a big part of it is also like I would mainly prefer to like just fight wild Pokemon that matter in a sense. Okay, hold on. Jesus, that was allowed too. We can hear that.
It wasn't even the big. I forgot to mute myself.
Amazing. You just did a massive loud toot. That was great. Speaking of which, what were we talking about?
Do you want to hear another one? Want to hear a loud toot?
Jesus. I wasn't asking you for more, but thanks. Oh my god, there's a pearl in the middle of the water.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, gamers, for the tootin'. Maybe there's someone out there who's into that. I don't know.
What it is, but I swear, every single fucking time I go to my parents, I always do something.
You get a cold?
No, maybe? I don't know, I just have a runny nose. Every time I go to my parents, they just have one. It's really weird.
I mean, it might be a different environment thing, you know? What the fuck? Petrol's here? I have to fight him, of course. I mean, they did heal my Pokemon, right? I can just engage. Because this guy isn't like, this guy's a boss, so hang on. I'm just gonna fight him normally. We shall see.
You should probably save, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's Team Rocket. I don't imagine these guys will be fucking... I don't imagine these guys will be a bother. Like, come on, it's Team Rocket. But you know.
I love this is gonna be fun if you actually, like, lose.
Nice. They're actually mentioning that I beat the Proton guy.
This guy's name is...
Girl boss. I mean, which one is the girl boss? What are you talking about?
I mean, all of them, no?
Oh, fucking nose crunch. So they kind of beefed up Rattata this time. They kind of made Rattata stronger. Raticate is like much stronger and more reliable. I thought about fighting him with a ghost type would be much better, but nope.
It's her. It's Red. She's the girl boss.
Oh my god, it's you. It was you all along. You were the girl boss. Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
I remember what I wanted to say. I've been watching movies lately, and one of them was this little movie called Don't Look Up. And I think like something about that movie just rubs me the wrong way. Do you know what it's about?
I assume it's probably some weird apocalypse thing where if you look up, you die.
No, I mean, you're close with the apocalypse thing, but it's not about looking up. The movie's about how some astronomers find out that there's an asteroid in its way to collision with Earth, and it's going to destroy everything. And the entire movie is them trying to convince the rest of humanity that this is the threat that needs to be taken care of. But it's one of those like flicks about like how hopeless and how ununited we are and whatnot, and you know how the administrations aren't trustworthy and whatever. But it also has these really weird sense of comedy, and like, you know, it uses a lot of celebrities for their just their cast. Like, by all means, I hate seeing Jonah Hill and stuff. I don't know why, he just rubs me the wrong way. Oh, the Petra seems to have dropped something. Oh shit! Is this?
Apparently Leonardo DiCaprio is also in this movie.
Who?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, he's the protagonist. Yeah. I mean, the guy who has a super
Jennifer Lawrence as well.
Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence. I also did not like her.
Ariana Grande is in this?
Yeah, she's also in this movie. Look at all these celebrities. Look at all these celebrities about a movie. Like, it's supposed to be a movie about, you know, people, about how, like, you need to take care of the world.
Chris Evans as well, apparently.
Yeah, he does a little cameo. It is, just... the movie's pretentious as fuck. And, like, it has
apparently, Ariana Grande is, where the fuck is she? She's playing Riley Bina, as in, like, the character Riley. I have no idea who she is or what she does, but...
Wait, Ariana Grande is playing a singer, essentially. That's about it. Why is
of course she is.
I mean, I don't fucking know what she's trying to do, but she's insane. She's just trying to be every race. Somebody needs to stop her. You know what I mean? I don't know. The movie, like...
Real life shapeshifter.
The comedy of the movie sucks. And, like, the movie's just... I feel like it's just thrown in on the nose and whatever all the time. It, like, doesn't have any sense of subtlety, and it just rubs me the whole wrong way. Oh, hey! Snow! I benefit from this!
This is amazing!
Fuck yeah! I hope this guy kills the fucking...
of course it's using
What?
ice shirt.
Yeah, I mean, oh,
It's
he got a
using
crit.
ice
That's a shame. That's a shame that he got a crit. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know. The entire movie, obviously, the movie obviously ends with like the world being destroyed because, you know, there was actually like people trying to. Yeah, like obviously it was the kind of situation like they had a plan that could have worked to like deviate the comet, but then one billionaire realized, oh hey, the comet probably has minerals that we need, so let's try to extract them safely instead of, you know, actually destroying it or moving it away for safety and, you know, ensuring the safety of the whole world. I mean, obviously the mission fails, and I'm pretty sure they also, like, other people from the United States try to deviate the comet, but they fail, like, because their fucking factories explode or whatever. Probably a sabotage, who knows. And the movie ends with all the rich people and the presidents and whatever, like, getting on a ship with this billionaire that is, like, gonna put them in cryostasis and, like, set course to the nearest habitable world. It's, and in the post-credits...
You know what I find the funniest about, like, these type of things, where it's just like, oh, let's, like, take the president and all of these...
I mean, these people are not fit to, like, live on a new world.
What are you... Yeah, like, what are they bringing to a new world? Culture? No, they're not.
But, I mean, I'm talking about Don't Look Up. It's not an animated movie. If you're talking about Turning Red, yeah, that's a thing that's probably happening. Yeah, I mean, like, the funny thing about that is that it's actually just as predictable. There's a scene in the post-credits that shows, like, 2,700, like, 1,000 years later, like, all these billions and billions of years later. Oh, I fucking love her. She's my favorite. Like, all these billions of years later, I'm scared of the cliff. It's okay. You can also float. You have levitate.
Oh,
what the fuck?
Okay, honey,
You literally have levitate. What the hell?
Hey, we just have our Pokemon just have a fear of heights. Be nice.
All right, I will cuddle them and give them assurance. Also, I love Miley because she's so she's so forlorn. I've been waiting for you. We were able to hold them off, but we couldn't defeat them. But now you're here. We can. That makes me happy. Now we should feed these people. Some shy girl and a kid aren't going to beat us. Yeah, we are. And obviously,
no, we are. We are definitely going to beat you. We are going to beat you to that.
In this post-credit scene, you see that like multiple of the pods from the rich people actually get destroyed before setting landing, and like, but you know, most of them survive, and they're like, yay, it's a clean atmosphere, we can rebuild our life here, and then animals just all like fucking, wait, it doesn't affect me, I'm a ghost, bye. And then they get mauled by velociraptors like a minute into the world, which is like, it was predictable, but we didn't need to see it, you know? Like, I was aware that this was going to happen. It was pretty fucking obvious because you can't put a bunch of rich people in a ship and send them to a new planet and think they're gonna colonize it and survive. But I don't know, man. Like, to be fair, there was something that I enjoyed about the movie. Like, I feel like one scene on the ending, like the astronomers that, you know, realized that the world was ending, that tried their absolute damnness to, like, you know, to save the world in a sense. They already realized that there's nothing they can do and that like they're probably going to die. Like everybody in the world is watching the launch of the satellites by the billionaire trying to destroy like trying to mine the comet, you know. And the astronomers, the protagonists, are the only ones that are not watching. Ah, fuck, you got paralyzed. That sucks. What I like about that is like they're the only ones that are not watching. They're actually like just having like just doing groceries, going back home, and being with their families together and having a nice dinner where they just don't talk about it. And I don't know, this scene was actually subtle. It's why I liked it. It wasn't like shoehorning anything in the face. It was just all of them together, like holding each other's hands, singing a prayer, like just a quiet one, like even though only one of them was religious. Just being like just eating together and bonding about their memories in their childhood and stuff. Yes?
I mean, yeah, that's like usually like in the end, what you have is the memories that you have with each other, you know?
Indeed. I already beat the Rockets. Nice. Oh wow, she's here. Amazing. Yeah, I mean.
Oh, hello, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am. You're not cooler than Miley, I gotta say. Or was it Marley? She's better. She's the coolest.
No.
I love her design. Wait a minute.
She is really adorable.
Did my game just glitch?
No, I mean from what I mean.
It's pitch black. Whoops.
I think.
Nope,
screen's black.
Yeah, the screen's black. Yeah, I think it's stuck. I'm gonna have to quickly reload it.
Black.
But, yeah, I mean, like the thing about that is, like, I actually like that scene because it actually felt subtle and like more poignant than the rest of the entire movie. And like the entire scene is like you're also while you're intercutting. I'm gonna have to do the battle again. You're intercutting the scenes of them quietly having like
no, you're definitely not going to beat them this time.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna annihilate them. They cut the scenes like of them having quiet dinner together with scenes of the entire world descending into chaos, like people panicking, people like losing hope, other characters from the movie like realizing, like choosing what they're gonna do with the last minutes of their lives, stuff like that, and with a meteor actually falling too, you know, shit like that. And I like that because it shows that difference
like,
in the attitude.
Is it the type of meteor? Is it the type of meteor that like destroys just like the entire world, like the Earth gets splattered into?
No, don't worry. It's not like splattered into smithereens.
How they be talking?
They do the graphics a little bit more creatively. It's like it's an extinction level event in a sense that like the meteor is big enough that like it hits the surface and the shockwaves like resound through the entire crater of the planet. So it all goes flying, and nothing that was living on the surface or under it, like on the crust of the planet, will survive. Which means that it is destroyed, you know? There's no hope to saving that unless you're out of the planet.
Okay, no, that is like... Yeah.
It is an extinction level
I'm
event.
pretty sure that maybe the Earth will live on or something.
No,
I mean, it sure has.
Everybody died.
Thousands of years.
Trust me.
Oh.
Everybody died. Maybe it's gonna be reborn later, but still, everybody there died. I mean, but like...
That would probably take like thousands and billions of, like millions of years.
Indeed. I mean, it was fun because like that last scene, it was just them having a normal conversation about their childhood and like, oh, best day of my life. You know, it was like, oh yeah, really good memory, blah, blah, blah. And like, there's a moment in which like, you know, they're starting to feel an earthquake and the lights are blinking a little bit and they're all holding each other. Like, it feels like they're kind of like run out of things to say in that scene. And one of the protagonists just is like, wow, we really had it all, didn't we? And that's the last thing that like they say in the movie before they get obliterated. Like, the rest of the movie is pretty dog shit compared to that scene. Like, I actually felt slightly something compared to the rest of the movie, but like it kind of sucks because the rest of the movie it's too comedic.
I love how you're mentioning it. Like, I love how you're mentioning it's like I just slightly felt something. Like,
Yeah.
there was something there. It wasn't exactly there, but it was like, yeah, you should save before it goes to
that
black
scene
again.
actually, like, fucking, yeah, I'm gonna save now. Like, that scene actually, like, had something poignant about it, you know? Like, so much of the movie was a little bit too shallow and pointless, and I think that the decision of putting so many fucking big celebrities on the movie was so stupid. Like, it takes away so much of the fucking, like, authenticity of the movie, especially because it feels like they're doing, like, the Adam Sandler thing of, like, oh, one celebrity called a bunch of others because they all want paychecks, so they made this movie together or something. And it's also, you know, kind of stupid considering that, you know, Leonardo DiCaprio has a mega yacht or something. Like, this is rich people telling you that you need to take care of the world better. That's like,
I was about to say, like, can we talk about the fact that,
I mean,
Belle,
notice how the message is coming through, you know?
Like, we barely even have any, like, or like apocalypse movies that more than ended happy ending.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's understandable. Like, there are apocalypse movies with happy endings. You just need to look for them. Trust me, they're there. I have seen multiple. Recently, too, I watched, for example, the Day Before Tomorrow in 2012. Both of them were pretty funny to watch. They're just, like, flicks, you know? But they're
I
surprisingly
remember 2012.
Oh, yeah,
it's been a while since I watched it, though.
Yeah, I mean, it was hilarious to watch, honestly. I don't know. Like, it's such a delight of a big, like, CGI fest of a movie. Oh, fuck, it's Jinx.
I know. It's also kind of like...
Oh, it's shiny! What the fuck?
What the fuck?
She has a shiny Jinx! Kind of jealous, gotta say. Pretty awesome. I mean, like...
What the fuck?
One hit KO, but still.
It's like a whitewashed version of Jinx.
I mean, honestly, like, this Don't Look Up movie, I absolutely do not respect it as much as I respected other movies like fucking 2012. And I'm saying someone who has, like, no affection towards, like, Day After Tomorrow or 2012. Like, I can't remember. I think there was a disaster movie that I actually liked more. Like, can you think of any?
What?
I can't think of it.
I mean, there was like that one movie with this where like all the animals turned into like a big fucking insect. Like insects turned fucking big, and this one dude came from a colony.
Yes! The fucking love monsters. Fuck.
Love and monsters.
Monsters and love. I forgot. Like, is it Love and Monsters?
Something. Love and monsters. Something. And it actually ended pretty.
I love that movie. Yes. I forgot what the actual, like, full name of the movie is. I think it was Swagger that she dropped. Damn, she got swagger. But yeah, no, like, I genuinely really like that movie. Like, it's funny, like, I just kind of watched it, and I didn't even realize it, but it might be in my top 10 favorite movies of all time. I don't know, I don't know, like, my top 10 would probably be very generous, but, like, as it comes, like, the standard of a movie is kind of high enough that a movie that is just good in every aspect of it nails that, you know? Oh, Blaziken just peeking.
Ooh, didn't I also watch it with you?
Yeah, you watched it with me. We watched it on Netflix. It was
Yeah,
great.
we watched it with, like, Belle. We watched it with Magnus, and I think with Belle, too.
Indeed. I think the movie...
Like, all of us together. That was like, so fun. I was actually kind of tipsy that night.
Understandable. I mean, honestly,
it made
like,
it even better.
One of the... Oh my god, literally the first step that I took into these bushes. My god.
Oh,
yeah.
These are, by the way, these are the bushes where you can find,
Tropius, yes? Right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that after stream. Like, I took one step and I had to fight someone because I was gonna search for loot, but you know what? Let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah, honestly, Love and Monsters, I really fucking enjoyed it, and the premise, it was all just so, like, it was so somewhat, like, wholesome and fun and, like, hopeful, and focused a lot on love.
Nobody's fucking here. Shit's fucking quiet.
Indeed, everything. The Team Rocket grunts, what are they doing? Sorry, recurring goes for repairs. There's a weird laughter. Yeah, honestly, I don't trust like that, you know? Where is everybody? Oh my god, there's no one even here.
Like, what is it with, like, the little laughing, like, saying, like, foo.
I don't know how it works.
Why do you write it like that? How do you fucking say that? Like,
no clue.
I don't fucking know.
Hello, and welcome to the Pokemon Center. We restore entire Pokemon food. Would you like to rest your Pokemon? Yes. Too bad, brat. Oh shit!
Fuck off.
Surprise, motherfucker! Sorry the kid was messing with our plans. For someone so young, I'm surprised he took out Proton, Petrol, and Ariana so easily. Well, no matter. I can destroy you right here.
You're next.
Not so fast. Honestly, this is pretty cool. Like, this is a really good... Like, the first time that I played this, I hadn't saved. Oh, yeah, I forgot that they don't engage immediately. I'll see you in front of the Safari Zone, Bonnie. See you outside, sucker! She jumped over the counter.
I'm calling you a sucker.
Yeah, it is a little bit sad that they don't just attack you right there, because it would have been a really great surprise. Like, it would have been a really great, like, I'm gonna heal my Pokemon and I'll be ready to fight. Right? But this was surprisingly, like, fair of the modders. It was fun. But, hold on, we're gonna kick her ass.
Some of these fights can legitimately be, like, really, really hard, so... maybe it's a good thing that they don't do that, because I've had multiple times before where I thought that I was, like, not going to fight anyone, and then I did!
Indeed. Surprise, motherfucker. Oh my god, he's a fucking Zangoose. Okay.
I'm loving all these double battles, though.
I might get destroyed here, like a... Oh dear. Like, Sour Cream really isn't made for, like, a double battle in which one of the Pokemon is a flying type. Okay, to be fair, he's using weak moves, so maybe I'll be fine. Yeah, I don't know, but like, when it comes to Apocalypse movies, I feel like if you don't have some form of hope in the story, it's pointless, you know? Oh my god, is he gonna one-shot my ally? Jesus Christ.
He's going for Lucario.
I mean, like,
damn.
I am going to kill him, by the way, with Surf. Jesus Christ, I might have to fight this whole shit alone.
Triple kill.
Triple kill. Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably, like, reboot and grab another Pokemon, because, like, this is crazy.
Why?
Oh no. Jesus Christ, what am I gonna do
here?
You
can take him.
I ain't so sure about that. Oh, fuck.
I believe in Sour Cream.
Shall see. Let's both attack Gyarados. Maybe we'll be able to do something. But goddamn, a Gyarados? That's fucking powerful. Oh, he's bouncing shit. He's gonna be attacking my lad. He attacked the Gyarados and Gyarados used bounce.
You can switch.
I mean, I can, but whoever gets switched is probably gonna get paralyzed, you know? I'm gonna use Surf now. Just hit Mawile with it. It sucks, but
might as well.
He's probably gonna kill me with that bounce, you know? Yep, see? Oof. Goddamn, survived and didn't get paralyzed. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to finish off Gyarados now. I hope I succeed, but I'm not sure I will. Yes, okay, we got it. Gyarados is a fucking major threat, man. It's dangerous.
This man, like, I love the fact that I used one Staraptor one time when I was like playing a mod like this, and I one-shotted a Gyarados with just one return.
Fuck yeah. That is the power of friendship, man. Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna kill you. Oh my god, he didn't kill Houndoom in one hit. Shit, is my ally out of Pokemon? Because he might be. Fuck, we're not done yet. Ooh. Yeah, he's out of Pokemon, and I'm out here. Oh my god, I don't even outspeed. That's a problem. Ooh.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm gonna have to think long and hard about what I'm gonna do on the next turn. Who am I gonna put, you know? Because, like, this is a very balanced combo right here.
You could potentially use Razor and use Dig, because then that means that you'll dodge both the attacks and kill Houndoom.
That was my main idea. Also thinking of putting Barbecue to use the speed boost.
Speed boost.
Yeah, but to be fair, I am weak
that would
to
actually
Fairy.
be true.
I mean, I'm up for sacrificing. Yeah, I mean, Fairy's a type here. I just haven't seen any moves of it, you know. I'm going to use High Jump Kick on Houndoom, hoping I'm faster. Ooh, fuck. Shit. Well, it's not gonna do much damage anyway, so bye-bye. I'm hoping that's his whole team, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, like, funnily enough, like, I don't think Love and Monsters... Ah, motherfucker. Love and Monsters doesn't really classify to me as an actual, like, apocalypse movie. No, not in this, like... It's not the entire world ending. It's like, there are... Oh, thank you! Bye! I'm gonna kill you now! Okay, the crisis averted, I suppose.
I feel like Love and Monsters is more of one of those movies where the fact that it's an apocalypse doesn't really matter. Post-apocalypse, like, that's not even like the focus necessarily of the movie. It's about like this dude trying to like get the girl, only to realize that the girl has already kind of changed. in all the time that he hasn't seen
Yeah,
her.
honestly, it's a pretty mature love story, and I think it's like it's a great motivator, and I think like just overall, I love a protagonist that isn't really like actually good, but he grows into it. Also, I should probably have been reading this dialogue. The girls are in Goldenrod City. I'm sure they'd like to see you again. Anytime, Ray, should start returning to the area now that these goods are gone. Yes?
Ooh, I think I know where to go. I mean, he did say Goldenrod, so.
Yeah, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I just have to go fight the psychic, like the steel gym leader like normal, like we should do, you know?
Yeah, that's definitely on a to-do list. Honestly, I'm not even like scared of the gym leader, like the steel gym leader at all.
Me either.
I feel like it's kind of sad. It's like one of the first steel gyms out there, and it's kind of pathetic.
I mean, to be fair, you didn't even fight her in the main game where her team is even more pathetic. Like, her team is literally a Steelix and 2 Magnemites on the main game. It's kind of stupid.
Really?
Yep, that's
She
it.
deserves better.
She deserves better. Jasmine definitely deserves better. Also, hang on a second. I'm gonna lower the sound of your voice because I realize you're a little bit too loud.
Like, Jasmine herself is like so adorable, and I love
really cute and
her as a
precious.
Also, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Maybe there's things we can buy.
Alright, let's see what I can buy here. I'm curious. And it's just a bunch of balls.
Girl?
I mean, I don't have much money, so I need to preserve that shit. So it feels like I'm in a foreign country. It brings a strange feeling. See, Safari is so much fun. Safari Summit's interesting, huh? So many Pokemon are waiting for it. The song's made up. I sing while I'm in the Safari Zone. Great.
Do you
Pokemon
also,
drinks.
honestly, I do that too. Like, sometimes I just like sing about like what I'm doing, and I'm like, walking down the stairs.
Indeed. I'm not a talker. What?
Walking down
What
the
is she
stairs.
doing here?
Down.
Nice. I mean, so I'm just talking with everybody to see if anybody got an item. Like, I hope he has some kind of reward for me, you know, saving his ass. Thank you for defeating to reckon. What a nightmare. All you my gratitude. I think Rizuma is going to say, I've been waiting for you. What do you think? Wow. They kind of like intercut the dialogue lines because, no, fuck you. Not even a reward, man. I saved your ass. No.
Yeah, look at the stuff that I did.
No. You can become Safari Zone owner, don't you see? Owner, it's a nice ring. She's trying to test. No. Oh my god. Okay, he's locked me in. I'm just gonna have to.
Damn
like,
it.
I'm gonna accept the test and just run away.
Catch one.
You never catch me alive.
Bye.
Run, Sour Cream, run! Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna use Wingull to get out. Yeah, but honestly, like, there is a specific brand of, like, you know, like a specific brand of movies that are like, you know, end of the world, in which the world actually supposed to be like undergoing through an apocalyptic event. I mean, like most of these movies, the world doesn't actually end. It's just like a massive crisis that happens, you know. I mean,
yeah,
the day
it's
after
more about
tomorrow
like the
that happens.
crisis and the drama that happens to people when a crisis like that happens, and
Indeed.
I don't want to think about it too much. And
I mean,
I'd rather not.
On 2012, it's like 2 hours of a movie of people just running, just fucking running and sprinting and trying to get away from the destruction of the world. It's kind of funny. It's enjoyable in that sense. Yes?
I mean, if you're gonna like, I feel like if you're going into something like that with like just a really, just not even taken serious at all.
I mean, it's kind
hilarious.
of it's kind of a popcorn movie, you know? I mean,
yeah.
Honestly, like, I did not get the sense that, like, I don't know. When I was seeing Don't Look Up, like, I didn't get the sense that the creators were taking the story they were telling seriously. I mean, like, because of all the celebrities, because of everything, it felt too preachy, it felt too comedic. Like, the president... Yeah, I mean, like, the president, like, is, you know, clearly, like, a scammer or a heister in a sense. Like, just, like, doing whatever she wants, but in a really, like, jokey way. And that just doesn't work in the real world. Because in the real world, incompetency is, like, just completely a part of the person. You know, like, how Donald Trump makes all these mistakes without ever admitting that they're mistakes. Shit like that. Or Joe Biden saying the kind of shit that's like, oh, America stands up to bullies and they always will. After they just bombed Somalia, like, the other day, you know? Like, did Somalia bully you?
Bully.
Exactly. Yeah, thank you for help the lighthouse, but this is different. Please allow me to introduce myself. I am Jasmine. I use the Clang Steel type. Do you know about the Steel type? Very hard, cold, sharp, and really strong. I'm not lying. Wow, what an introduction. I like her though.
not mine
I like her design. Like her
at all.
whole thing is that she's a little shy. You know, I like that. All right, let's see how many turns I can
I
survive
know,
getting hit
then
by
the
a psychic
field,
move with
like,
this guy.
I also love the fact that like she is a little shy, but then steel type are, you know, like they're very cold and harsh and everything compared to
She
her.
seems cold, you know, like that. Okay, if I survive this next move, I'll start attacking. Excellent, let's go. I'm now faster by 2 stages and harder defense by 2 stages and harder attack by 2 stages, so it's time to sweep routine.
Perfect.
And then when Steelix comes up, I might even switch to Sour Cream, unless she puts it immediately. No, it's Skarmory. Alright, I'll keep it. Because, like, Steelix gets taken down by a simple Surf easily, but he would also fall down to a high jump kick, so it would be no struggle at all.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, debut took so much time to finally set up this both up like twice. Like, come
Indeed.
on.
Like, I want to use that time. Also, I mean, one thing worth saying is that not many apocalypse movies actually end with the entirety of humanity dying. There are a lot of deaths in these movies, but not, like, you know, the entirety of humanity, which is something. I mean, like, I feel... I can't say that I prefer if the world is destroyed or not in a movie like this. I mean, I don't know. Like, high jump kick, let's go! Like,
It kind of feels like the movie is already, like, so dumb. It's like, might as well.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like a thing that is worth stating is that, like, pretty much every movie that engages in something like this tends to, like, slightly take into account the fact that the VIPs, the rich people, the politicians, are getting themselves out, while everyone else gets to die. I feel like one of these movies has a president of... Oh, probably Timber still won't be made rusty by thinking of this. I'm sorry, but it will. Bye. Like, I feel like... there's one of these movies that has the US president say, oh, no, I'm staying behind and I'm dying with the White House. And I think it's, like, so unrealistic, but kind of hilarious. Like, romanticizing the idea that the president wouldn't try to, like, cover his ass precisely. Also, hey, Icebug, thanks for stopping by. I just completely annihilated this steel gym. Well, talking about apocalypse movies. Like, meanwhile, in the real world, the president is saying, like, that coronavirus is a hoax. And when he catches it, he gets the absolute best fucking treatment in the world because he's the president. You know? That kind of shit. That was awesome. Steel type, huh?
Yeah, it's like, that is fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's like, the real world is much more fucking evil and fucked up. Also, like, can we acknowledge that I'm just absolutely annihilating these gyms with Blaziken? Like, if you have a stat boosting strategy like this, you can make these mods a piece of cake. As long as you're using it on the right Pokemon with the right set of moves. And with the right item, too.
I feel like Blaziken in this mod is like an absolute fucking Chad.
Indeed.
Like, holy shit.
I mean, if people ask me why I prefer Blaziken to, for example, Infernape, or for example to Emboar, it's because I can do this with Blaziken, and I can't do that with the others. I mean, like, with Emboar...
Wait, does he actually,
yeah.
Does Blaziken actually have the speed boost ability in the normal game?
I mean, it's a hidden ability in normal game. But in the normal game, I could, for example, in X and Y, or in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, I can Mega Evolve him to have the speed boost ability. As also, apocalypse movies are always US-centric. Yeah, they're absurdly US-centric. Like, I can, you know, I can throw a bone to movies like, I think it's 2012? I don't remember. Like, movies in 2012, the protagonists are American and stuff, but they bring in people from a lot of different, like, parts of the world. And that's at least something, you know? Like, they mention multiple parts of the world, they visit multiple parts of the world in the movie. But, still extremely America-centric. I mean,
yeah, it's like, what? Do you think the only thing that's about to end is America?
I mean, one thing that is kind of dumb too is that, like, they made a resolution that Africa is actually a continent that survived, so they're gonna make rebuild the world in Africa. But does this mean that all the African people are, like, alive? Did they get destroyed on earthquakes or whatever? Like, they don't actually tell that, you know? It's kind of sad. Also,
yeah, and it's like,
Hiker.
Oh god, not
Please
him
don't
again.
cry. Here, take this. He got fucking bumped into me. Jesus Christ. I got strength, finally. You know what? I'm gonna look at all the places that I can access with strength, like on my own time off screen. I think it's easier than just doubling back now. I mean, can you, like, Kim, can you go into the video games chat, like, on our private server and write down, like, catch Tropius, get leftovers, and, and use strength in all strengthable areas, you know? Because I definitely need that.
Yeah.
Right.
Leftovers. And then
use strength.
Use strength everywhere.
Oh fuck! I can enter here without cut. Hello. Goodbye.
Oh, okay. Oh,
the guy was surfing or what? It just came from the water. How brave it is, how refreshing it is, how beautiful it is, and how quickly it moves. But it seemed to be around where Suicune would appear. That's okay, my desire to surf for Suicune is far beyond yours. Magura was quite into myths. I've heard so many stories about Suicune from him. He has a cape, I like that. I won't stop following you until I found you what you're after. You hear me? Yeah, at the end of the day, Suicune is not after anything. We just catch her in Kanto. It's kind of silly. Oh fuck, is that the item to evolve Magnemite?
Which is really funny. Actually, like one thing that I found out from the anime is apparently that Suicune. How do you pronounce?
I don't know how to pronounce it either. I just say Suicune.
You know what? That's cute enough. That Pokemon apparently goes around the world and to clear like waters that have been absolutely like really been dirty or muddy, so everyone has like clear water. So maybe like that's also like one of the reasons why there's like clear water in the Pokemon universe is because Suicune just fucking like goes around and clears everything.
My god, I wish we had a Suicune in the real world. Oh yeah, but like Yaspa, what I was saying, I was talking about how I watched Don't Look Up and I thought it was like way too preachy in a shitty way. And oh, we're gonna finally evolve Onion. Oh my god, our team is complete.
Woo!
Fuck yes. Time for Magnezone to take the fucking front.
Hell yeah,
you know, I'm gonna
go.
get Bonnie out of here. She's been hanging out. She's been having a lot of fun. Wee! Like she's enjoying it. Yay!
Bye,
but
honey.
now it's time for her
See
to be
you later.
gone. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, be gone, Bonnie. Alright. And like, I don't know. It feels preachy on an absurd degree, and it's just like, it has all these celebrities on it. It feels really fucking... Right, let's see it. Holy crap. God fucking
just
damn.
like putting celebrities in there is literally like, you know, like one way to make your movie, you know, it's like free advertisement basically.
In a sense, I mean, it feels like a lot of the celebrities are there just because they're friends and they all want paychecks. I don't know, man. Like they all acted to get. No, Anthony, I'm not answering a fucking phone call. Be gone.
No.
Get the fuck out. But yeah, our team is complete.
It reminds me that I watched this one movie called The Greatest Showman, and
yeah, Hugh Jackman.
Apparently like the lead role is also the guy who plays Wolverine. Yep. And there, like, he was not even like the only like celebrity in there. Like Zac Efron was in there, Zendaya was in there as well, and I was like, oh wow, I never like, you know, I didn't even like dislike the movie per se. It was actually just like some of the songs were legitimately really good. Like the thing that I really liked about the songs is that usually if you have like a musical, they're always like very specific, right? Like it's like naming the characters, naming places from the movie. But like this one was like all of the songs were vague enough to have a good context in the movie, but even outside of the movie, like they're absolute bangers, and I love that.
If you want to show me a song or something, or what, like sometime, maybe you can. Also, I find it hilarious that I didn't one-shot this Quillfish because they probably powered up Quillfish to actually have decent stats, because it's such a forgettable Pokemon usually. And here it is, surviving a fight with the Blaze King. Hilarious. Honestly.
Look at you, apparently you're the first. Not many people survive the absolute devastating attacks from Barbecue.
The just unstoppable slaughter of Barbecue, you know. Also, time to bring in Onion. The Magnezone, let's fucking do this.
Barbecue. Sure,
hell yeah.
Barbecue, actually. Alright, Onion, show us your power.
Show us your moves.
Come on.
I mean, they were gonna one-shot this Pokemon even if they were Magneton, so it's fine. Like, come on. Yeah, I mean, like... shit, I wanted to say something about that movie. But yeah, like, on Schaeferless Productions, his review of, Inside... No, I'm not gonna accept your phone number. Like, his review from Inside, like, he made a really, like, a quick and simple comparison saying that, like... That, Don't Look Up is just, like, just does not compare to actually, like, non-manufactured hopelessness, you know? Which, for example, is demonstrated in Bo Burnham's Inside. And I mean, I gotta say, I get that. Like, I watched Inside, and I felt more than I would feel through like the entirety of like the movie of the of Don't Look Up, you know. Oh, also just so you understand
It's not
why it's
really-
yes.
It doesn't.
Yes.
I feel like Don't Look Up might probably be one of those films where it's just like, yeah, humanity sucks and we're all gonna die. Isn't that fun? And you're like,
Yeah.
you don't even do that.
Yeah,
Shut
I
up.
mean, like, it's the kind of hopelessness that we were already like painfully aware of, but it's not offering much hope or solution. Oh, by the way, the movie is called. Oh my god, I got poisoned by this one too. The movie is called Don't Look Up because you know, the astronomers when the comet is actually in view, they start going like, "Hey, look up, everybody! There it is! You can see it." And then the president's starts moving against that by doing like a speech that is essentially like, "Don't look up. They want you to look up. Don't do it." Like the enemy, wants you to look up. Don't do it because it's a lie. The comet's not out there or something. I don't know. And they named that after the
enemy?
movie.
What are you talking about?
Yep. I mean,
Oh my
like,
god, that fucking reminds me. You know, like that show from the creator of not Gumball. It was Wonder Over Yonder, like the new show that he made, Kid Cosmic. I mean, they had like a whole like, you know, a thing with like a fucking planet about to like destroy Earth, and I mean they of course like did it, and then the government actually came over at the end, being like, hey, so here's like $1 billion for every one of you if you don't tell anyone, and they're like, okay. They took the money and they're like, why the fuck were we like not saying anything? Humanity needs to know. And then like they look at social media and everyone is just like, oh my god, I love that CGI. Do you think it's like a conspiracy theory of the government that like people were just like making up like weird dumb shit and nobody fucking believed it?
yeah, I mean, like that was a part of the movie Don't Look Up too. Like that was a big, massive struggle for them to get anybody to believe in the beginning. Like it was like they were seen as kooks, as insane people. There was slander in social media, whatever. It was like, you know, the crazy people saying that the world's gonna end, you know? Like even the presidents like didn't believe them at first.
That's like the weird thing. That's like the weird thing is that like we've heard it so many times over and over again. I don't even know if I would believe it if someone actually said it to me.
I mean, to be fair, like, I suppose it depends on the source that's coming from, you know? Like, these are renowned astronomers with PhDs and whatever the fuck, and like, they tell the president that there's a 99.7% chance that the comet will hit, and like the president's like, okay, great, so it's not 100%. Let's just say 70% and we're okay, you know? Like, but it's not 70%. Stuff like that. Oh, is he gonna give me? Oh, King's Rock, nice. I already have this, but thank you. Yeah, I mean, and
like 72%, like even 72% is way too much. Like,
indeed, it's already like way too much not
What the
take
fuck?
action. And it's also worth stating that like the president in this movie literally only starts helping with the efforts to save the world because she needs a new platform to save her campaign. Like because I think she got her nukes lead or something. I forgot. Oh, hey, look at that. That's good. Should have a smoking hot battle sometime.
she got a nudely.
I don't know. It was
Wow.
something like pictures of having sex with others. I don't know. Oh, he's gonna probably give me Riolu. I'll check it out later. But still though, I think I'll check the mountain now. Yep. And I mean, honestly, it is just kind of like fucking. Overall, the movie is just way too comedic and way too stupid and like, I don't know. I can't say I respect it at all. I mean, yes, but
Also, I
missed
love
it,
the
yes.
fact that this guy absolutely gives you garbage.
Yeah,
Like,
no, he's a
things he
Team Rocket
sells
plant,
isn't even, like,
clearly.
Good.
Yeah, exactly. He's very clearly like a Team Rocket fake. So, faker, as they say.
Phony.
Indeed. Let me see if I can get the Riolu that guy was gonna give me. Hang on, I'll put Gibble right here.
Thank you.
Indeed, we'll be good. Just
Bye,
to
Gibble.
own it. Bye, Gibble. See you soon. I don't know, man. Like, it is very obvious that we live in hopeless times. This is not something that we need to be reminded of. But, like... fucking hell, man. I entered the wrong building because I had my eyes closed. Like, fucking... This world is worth living in. And it's worth fighting for. But the fact that
know?
we're living in dreadful... Oh, it's just an egg, never mind. The fact that we live in dreadful, hopeless times is also a fact, you know? Yes?
I feel like the fact that you're the one saying it, that like life is worth living for, as someone who is just like also saying I wouldn't mind if there was an apocalypse.
Yeah, I mean,
Says a
like,
lot.
that's the thing, I wouldn't mind because I would have at least get to see the end of the world. I mean, sure, you know, a lot of people would be saying like, I can't believe the end of humanity is now, but like, there's nothing I can do about it. And if it happens, it happens. I can't stop it. It would at least be an interesting way to die, you know? And like, to be fair, it kind of feels like it's somewhat what's like slowly directing towards. But like, we're not gonna get like a massive big meteor explosion. We don't get that luxury, you know? It's going to be slow, painful, and
No,
like
we're
just
gonna...
a slog. It's going to be an uninteresting end of the world because that's how humanity works, you know? Like, it's happening right now, and
At least I still got to live this life with you, so I'm trying not to think about dying.
indeed. I mean, honestly, like, I feel like if you have something that you can say that you were glad to do when you were alive, you can at least have a small sense of dying with joy. And like, that's the thing. I know that I could have more things that I could, like, exactly. I have more things that I could live to do, that I would love to live to do. But like, if I die because the world explodes, I'd be okay with it. Because like, what am I gonna do? Can't stop it. I would have actually gotten the luxury of having met you, met my friends, become an artist, tried some things in my life. I got to live. I'm not like some of those babies that just got, you know, born and unfortunately being born into the world at the current state it is, you know? Oh, it's disabling. Alright. Like,
Disabled.
motherfucker. Like, I actually have a sense, even though I didn't become what I wish I was, I have a sense that I've accomplished something with my life and that I've, like, lived something good enough to justify my life. Because, like, on the infinitesimally enormous existence that have been here throughout everything that, like, you know, the entire universe existing, I got the benefit of meeting you. And that's something to me. That's pretty good, I think.
Can we talk? Honestly, sometimes I remember the fact that, like, the universe is a big and
by the
vast
way,
place.
what I just said is a line in the Buttercup story, just in case you didn't remember that. Not that it isn't genuine, I'm just saying. It is a line of something that I wrote, so I've thought about this before. Oh, what are you enduring?
I mean, honestly,
Yes?
that makes me that secretly that makes it even better.
I suppose so, because, like, you know, it actually came from the heart, in a sense. I have written this before because I thought about it, and I believe in it, you know, in a sense. And, yeah, like, honestly, like, between the two ways that the world could end, I would massively prefer a big explosion than I would prefer, like, the world slowly deteriorating and becoming worse for everybody in it. Because with an explosion, it would be quicker for everybody in it, you know? It would be more simple. It wouldn't be as painful for everybody living here. And that's preferred, you know? And also, I don't think,
exactly.
like, I don't think rich people could survive that, you know? So, that's good too.
Honestly, I feel like some rich people like don't even know any basic survival skills. Not that I have any. Like,
Indeed.
I'll give you that. Like, I keep making jokes sometimes where it's like if I were in a zombie apocalypse, I'd be the first to die.
I mean, potentially, like, I have some survival skills. I believe I could last, like, a minimum of a week in a zombie apocalypse. Honestly, the thing with a zombie apocalypse that is pretty fun is that, like, you at least get to have a sense of fighting it, you know? You get a sense of the, like, the world continuing on, but in a different form, in a different way. But, I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
That's one of the reasons why I like the concept of a zombie apocalypse, because at least there's a substantial change in the way that we live our lives. It's not just, boom, the world's over, you know? It's interesting. It's different. And, like, I feel
like in a zombie apocalypse, like, at least, like, for example, like, animals are still there, for example.
Yeah.
I mean, they might be mold,
the ones
but,
that, if zombies are killing animals and stuff, which I gotta say, like, animals probably can outrun zombies and are aware the zombies are dangerous, so they should be fine. And I mean, you know, I think it's worth stating while we're talking about rich people living in bunkers and having no survival skills. I think it's worth stating that, like, rich people are genuinely looking into ways of how they could properly control their entire bunker and everybody on it, including shock collars to the guards so they obey them and like control the people so they would work for them. It's kind of fucked up.
That is fucked up.
And like, it's not even like if you wrote that in a dystopia, you would be going too far. You know?
Yeah, like that's like the type of fucking shit like people would
Nice.
write in this I see Burb.
Hello. Oh fuck! It just followed. I heard the fucking Vine explosion sound. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, fuck yeah. Thank you for the follow. I am Dapper Little Penguin / Dapper Little Arts, both on Tumblr and on Twitter, and I've been drawing penguins since. Oh, someone's calling me. Hang on a second. It's Chrissy. Oh, it's a cute girl. I'm answering. Bunny, howdy. It's Chrissy. How are you doing? Listen up. Yesterday we were finding a wild combi. I thoughtlessly used the potion at the wrong moment. It looked like we were going to lose. My Pokemon were so hard, but we wanted to win, you know? Well, those kind of things happens, I guess. But wait, who won? She didn't tell me who won.
Apparently the combi, because she was using a potion, but that one didn't work.
Indeed. Also, you can see, oh fuck. I'm using a super repel, what the fuck? Yeah, but as you can see my whole team over here, which is really cool. Our team is just fully evolved in the stream and we're doing great. And we are talking about apocalyptic scenarios in the real world, movies about apocalypse, stuff like that. Smelling salt. That is such an unknown move. It's literally only learned by Hariyama. So, and by Makuhira, I believe. Hilarious.
Wait, something salt?
Smelling salt. It's called smelling salt. It cures paralysis and hits the enemy. I don't get why. It's strange. Really specific.
That is fucking hilarious. It's like, imagine being paralyzed and you just fucking sniff some salt like it's cocaine and you're like, oh yeah, let's go.
Go. Yeah, perfect. I get the feeling that repel ran out while I wasn't looking. Maybe. Oh, he self-destructed while I was digging. Perfect.
I have a feeling he might. Oh no.
Bitch! He self-destructed while I was digging, baby. Perfect. I'm gonna use another repel, see if that works. But yeah, we were talking about like different kinds of apocalypses and different ways that the world would end and whatnot. And like, I did watch that movie Don't Look Up, and I thought it was pretty bleh. Like, I didn't consider it to be any good. The comedy on it was really subpar. There was one moment on it that I enjoyed. Yes?
Honestly, my favorite type of post-apocalyptic content is literally shit like Adventure Time.
I mean, true, because like it's a post-apocalyptic like thing, you know. Like there's a society that's rebuilding.
Exactly. It's like you're so long gone, but there's still like stuff like from back in the days, you know. Like there's still remnants and like,
ruins of the stuff, you know. Honestly, like I can't say like the best zombie movie ever is that at least that honestly, by my humble opinion, which I think is absolutely correct, is Train to Busan. But like, I gotta say, I really like zombie stories that take things into the post-apocalyptic. I mean, I can't say I like Last of Us 2. It's very flawed in so many ways, but I do love the visual aesthetics of the story. Yeah, sure. Last of Us is also a story that like works really well in the zombie genre. Like,
it's a story.
It's also one of those stories that dares to have a protagonist who's an absolute piece of shit, and I like that a lot. It's something different.
The first Last of Us was absolutely fucking cool. I mean, and there's a good reason why people really wanted a sequel, because like the first story was like...
Indeed. I mean, they're already kind of shooting themselves in the foot when they decided to make a sequel out of that, because like if you end the story in such a conclusive and open-ended but also dreadful way that it just could only went one way, how the fuck are you gonna sequelize that well? Not like this, that's for sure. And yet they did. And the fans are understandably outraged. Like, don't get me wrong, there are parts in Last of Us 2 that I enjoy, and the visual identities of the stories is absolutely one of the parts. Like, most of the areas of the setting and the story are just fucking amazing. And I really like the idea of a city that's like flooded now because there's no infrastructure. Most of the streets become rivers at some parts of the day. And like, genuinely, like, you know, the whole aspect of the rain getting stronger and stronger, like the more days that they spend in Seattle, that's also a visual identity of the story that I enjoy. Honestly, like,
it's like not only the city is getting harder, but the story
the characters
itself
are getting harder. Everything's getting more intense and more fucked up, and I like that. You know, it's cool.
Everything's getting harder. The weather, the city, my dick.
Indeed. Oh my god. It's because you saw like fucking Abby's arms. That happens. Oh, humna, beefy woman. Awooga. I mean, to be fair, look, we all love ourselves some
I
decent
see a woman.
women in the chat.
Dick hard.
Indeed.
We do.
Also, I mean, I probably believe that BB's Art Boutique, the person that just followed, probably followed me because of maybe Twitter, if I believe. Like, I can't say I recognize their URL, but they probably follow me because of the recent Hera surgence. Like, I posted Hera and people started going batshit, and I like that. I mean,
honestly,
people be horny.
I remember like back in the day, back in the day, like it was like years ago when Morgan started making like non-safe for work postings and stuff, and then they just like showed me Hera, and I was like, whoa, mama, this, ooh,
Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball! I mean, it was the absolute limit of how much big boob I would draw.
Oh.
That's a spicy meatball! I mean, if it's a cowgirl with massive tits who's also a goddess or a demi-goddess, that's amazing, man.
And a MILF.
And a MILF?
And a MILF.
Oops. Ass. Titties. Oh. And honestly, that is just fantastic. I mean, hilariously enough, being a penguin is very, like, lowly a part of my identity at this point. But, like, I do still hold a fucking special love in my heart for penguins, because, like, they were the first characters I ever drew because I thought they were cute and simple to draw. And it's just nice. Also, I believe that...
I guess it's like it's the first thing that you kind of like identified with, you know?
Sure. I mean, it gave me a sense of like, hey look, it's a small penguin, it's fun, it's cute. I can draw that. I can't draw humans, but I can draw that. But then I actually learned how to draw furries and humans, so... Success!
Then Morgan made himself a big movie persona, and it's like...
I mean, it's been a long time, but I did it, you know? Hang on a second.
I mean, some people would call that a downfall. I call that character development.
Character derailment, in a sense. This is all that's left of me. Boobies and titties. Character derailment, ahoy! Yeah, okay, this is a little bit odd, so... Yeah, okay, there's another passage in the middle here that I need to take. Yeah, but, like, honestly... I personally, it's a funny situation that I found myself into, that I can make a living out of drawing big booby. But, like, I'm not sad. Like, this is the world we live in. You gotta draw something that has appeal. And, like, I genuinely enjoy drawing my characters. If anything, I wish I could draw, like, oh, Stealth Rock, nice! Might use this later.
That's
like,
good.
It's mostly just me wishing, like, hey, it would be really nice if I had time to work on this full time. Oh, fuck, there's a lot more, actually, than explored. And, well, if only, you know? Okay, I'm gonna fucking murderize this guy and then put Super Repel back on. And, I gotta say...
I do...
Yes?
Sorry.
Tumblr reacts more positively to memes, Twitter reacts more positively to big titties. Huge titties even. So, that is a lesson that I'm learning. Which is fun. But yeah, you were saying?
It's like our hypothesis came true.
The prophecy came true.
The prophecy is true.
The Twitter is place of titty. Tumblr is space of not titty. Okay, to be fair, people on Tumblr do love titty. They don't love reblogging it. Is that all?
Yeah, no, like, I feel like Tumblr probably has a surprisingly a lot of love for the booba, if you know what I mean.
Indeed.
But it's like, everybody has their own little, like, niche little, like, corners of Tumblr. Sometimes it's just a little weird when you have, like, for example, like, a blog that is full of, like, cute little puppies to suddenly reblog a giant cow lady with massive boobs.
I mean, I like that most people's doing that. They're like, okay, I should apologize for putting this in your dash, but you know what? No, I won't. I mean, like, I have a theory. The theory is essentially like that it's not that all people that are horny left Tumblr, it's that all people that couldn't bear living without being horny left Tumblr. And everybody that, like, is now on Tumblr is, like, fucking, like, they are, you know, just aching to have that feeling on Tumblr again. But they can't voice that out, so seeing my OCs just makes them go la humna humna booga booga booga, you know the one, you know.
You are the voice of a generation.
Indeed, and frankly, I very much like my Tumblr follower base. I think they're fucking mad lads, and a bunch of trans lesbians too, for the most part.
I love the fact that so many of your
funny little gay people on my computer.
a lot of funny little gay people on your computer.
There are
And of
gay
course, a
people
lot
on
of
my
them,
computer.
funny enough, are a lot of trans girls, which I find really funny and
That's
pretty
nice.
cute, honestly.
I'm gonna leave soon because of the party thing. Oh, I didn't realize you were still there. Honestly, good luck at your party. Yeah, I mean, going back to the subject of apocalypse and stuff, like, honestly, like, I can't decide which way would be my most ideal for the world to end. Because, like, to be fair, I feel like a zombie apocalypse is better than nuclear war, or for example, like, just, or, you know, a giant meteor coming down and destroying everything, because, like, in a zombie apocalypse, there's a sense that you can rebuild with what's left, as long as you're careful and you adapt, you
Yeah.
know? But in
At
a
least,
nuclear war,
you
you're
know-
not gonna survive that.
Yeah, like, even if, for example, zombies would, like, take over the world, like, some animals would still exist. I mean, worms would still exist. Birds could still...
Indeed. I mean, you could
Exist.
still,
Like,
like,
it's-
wall yourself in on your home and be very careful with what you do in your life. That would be good enough, you know? I mean, one of the thoughts that I had, for example, is that, like, in a nuclear war, like, the war, there's not gonna be, like, anything remaining. It's just gonna be death, 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 and, like, irradiated world that you can't live in, you know? Like, and even then, I don't think, like, I feel like nuclear war too, like, oh fuck, someone's calling me. Joey and his funny Rattata. Let's answer that call.
Bonnie, howdy!
Hey.
It's Joey, how are you? Oh yeah, I took down a cocoon in the wild the other day. It was a cakewalk, but I guess it can't be helped being so tough. Alright, see you later.
Alright, okay, that's good. I mean, he didn't tell me about
my
his super
God,
cool
he's
Rattata, but
annoying.
kind of sad. He could have told me about his super cool Rattata,
he's
who's
doing well.
it's on the top percentage of Rattata, but he didn't tell me about it. Yeah, alright. Honestly, it is pretty
Sorry,
funny.
I was blowing my nose.
No problem. You can. I didn't hear it this time. It's funny because like late game.
Yeah, because I'm muted, because I'm smart. I'm
Good.
smart, I'm muted.
Later on like the fucking post game, usually I think like you can actually get a call from Joey and he gets a rematch and his team is much stronger. Like he has Eradicate, a Lick Tongue, and a Lick I mean, and I think a Pidgeotto.
Fight Joey again.
I mean, I would love for that to happen, but unfortunately they don't allow us to rematch these fuckers like at this state in the game. It's kind of sad.
Damn it.
Indeed. That's the thing. Rematches
Joey,
are
my
completely
boy.
situational because of
out.
this stupid phone. I wish that it was like, you could call trainers anytime to ask for a rematch. It's like, oh hey, I will be waiting for you at this route if you want to fight. And if you were in the same route, it was
Yeah,
like, hey, we're in the same route, let's go talk together, you know, something like that.
Yeah, it could even be like maybe like a daily thing or something where you can only like fight them once a day, because like that would make it fun for grinding, but at the same time it would not make it like infinite. You know what I mean?
Indeed. You know what? I need to show you something that I think that is amazing about this game, and extremely situational, and just like shows a
like
lot of
to see it.
detail. Where is the childhood friend? There it is. Ethan. Call him. Alright. Oh, Bonnie, how are you? That reminds me, have you caught any ice type Pokemon yet? Some really love playing in the ice. They look like they're having so much fun. Alright, that's a detail. And now, if I go into Mount Mortar, I think he's gonna have a unique line of dialogue. What I'm trying to show here is that Ethan actually like reacts differently on where you are, I think, and gives you advice on what you
Really?
can do in there, I believe. Childhood friend, there. Let's go. Bunny, how are you? Is everything alright? You know, Route 42 is a mountain road. If you take a red type Pokemon through there, I bet they enjoyed it. See? Like, because I was in Route 42, which is right here, they mentioned this kind of shit. Do I have a rock type Pokemon? I do not.
Wait,
I'm not on my team.
No, but like,
I probably caught
I
one
wonder
on
if
my...
you take Frostlass
If I take what?
out here. Like, I wonder how she would feel.
If I take what?
Frostlass
Oh,
out.
Frostlass. I mean, she's an ice type
Frostlass.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. They were saying that, like, because of the ice, because we're close to the ice path, you know? You know the one?
Oh.
It's pretty cool. Honestly, like, I love that detail so much because it shows just so much work they put into it. That is fucking, like, goddamn. Like,
It's kind
so
of
much-
feels. Remember in Undertale where you could
yes.
like call Papyrus when you got his phone number? Like that's the type of stuff. I love that so much.
Take the
Where
item
you
out
get
of its
to
mouth.
Take it out of your mouth.
Drop it.
Ludicolo,
Drop it.
give it to me.
You see,
Give
Pokemon
it
seems
to
a
me,
little
come on.
sad. Oh, it's sad now. That's a shame. Yeah, that's a little sad, but oh well. Look, it seems to be like, give
don't
it,
want
like,
Ludicolo
spit it
to
out.
mug
Spit it
them
out now.
around.
Let me see what you have.
Ludicolo.
Oh yeah, it's just amazing. It is so amazing to see, like in Undertale, how it's not just like Papyrus and Undyne that have dialogue for every room that you go to, but it's also Papyrus solo if you're talking with just him. And I think that's just incredible. Like, the motherfucker wrote and read dialogue for everything. So much. So much.
That one moment in the core where he just like kinda doesn't really say anything, and it's like, what does it mean? What does it mean? He doesn't say
Every
anything
time
when
that
you're
there's
in
a,
the core.
like, I think it's amazing too because, like, all of the dialogue somehow is pointed. Like, you're never not entertained when you're calling them. And you can call them twice to have, like, double dialogue, both of it, which is funny. And it's just never not fun. That is, like, Undertale at its fucking finest, man. Just being immensely entertaining all the way through. So. High jump kick's gonna destroy so many people. Like, funnily enough, I could also take Blaziken to the ice gym and wreck it. Like, no gym on this mod is a struggle when you got a team like this. I'm not going in here because there's Team Rocket Grunts ready to take my money. And for some inexplicable reason, this stupid trainer doesn't decide to just fight them. I would.
I don't want them to take my money. I like money, actually.
I would fucking attack them physically. I don't care.
I'll fucking fight them. I'll fist fight them. Don't take my money.
I would tell Ludicolo to use Surf, and Ludicolo would just fucking, like, spray them, and they would go fucking hell. Just spray them with water.
I mean, if I could, I would be walking around with a giant. If I could, I would be walking around with a giant Beware. I feel like they'd probably be intimidating.
And he's like, hey, Beware! You want to give these nice little trolley men some hugs? And they just run. Because what are you gonna do, man?
The Beware just like.
Just like.
I love the fact that like Beware canonly, like in the Sun and Moon anime, it makes a fucking sound like.
I know, right? It's pretty cute and surprisingly in touch with it. Oh fuck, Metronome, what is it gonna do? Oh, fake out. Wait, it shouldn't be possible because you attacked after me.
Okay.
What the hell? That's weird. Oh well, I'll just use Leech Seed for funsies. Oh, she's gonna. Oh my gosh, she's gonna heal herself? She did.
She's going to heal herself. Yes.
Okay, that was on me. I should have just attacked it. That was on me for trying to do something clever. Now I'm gonna destroy her.
You're trying to do something smart and then you don't. Now you look like a dumbass.
I was just trying to look cool while I shot her down. That was unnecessary. Honestly, like
looking back at the explosion, but then the explosion never happens.
Exactly, like you just set it off, you look back, and then you look back and you're like, wait, is the explosion happening? And then an explosion, you're like, oh shit, oh fuck, oh god. Ah. I mean, honestly, like, going back to the subject of apocalypse and whatever, like, I feel like a zombie apocalypse would at least change the structure of how the world functions, in a sense. In a satisfying way, in a sense. And for example, it's not like dainty little rich people would be capable of fighting many, like, zombies and whatever. Sure, they have access to bunkers and security, all that jet. I mean, she's a cute girl. Should I accept her number?
But funny enough, sometimes, like, people think, like, oh, if you just have a gun, it's going to be fine, but it's... ammo is not.
Guns have limited ammo, and you need to be able to aim well, which you're not guaranteed to do. I mean, something really funny about Shaun of the Dead is that they actually get a rifle, and like, literally none of them know how to shoot, so when they try shooting it, like, they miss so many shots while the zombies are approaching. It's kind of hilarious. And pretty realistic, too. It's like, okay, shoot, next, shoot, next, shoot, next. Oh, gun's jammed. Okay, let's unjam it. Next. Did we hit anybody? Nope. Oh, I hit that guy in the arm. Does that count? No. The zombies don't die if you hit him in the arm, Sean. And it's just like...
I feel like I have a feeling that pistols probably are better to have as a gun because, like,
they're much better for civilians. Like, easier to manage and easier to hold. Like, you can just put them in your pocket or in your ass, you know? It's
easier to take with you, too. Indeed. And probably, like, easier to store, like, more ammo with it, too. But at the same time, it's not very good for a horde.
Yeah, I mean, I believe it's easier to find ammo for it, you know? Like, the truth to be told, you shouldn't be fighting a horde in a zombie apocalypse. As simple as that. Like...
No. That's dumb. That's
it also
stupid.
depends on the kind of zombies, too. Because if there's zombies like The Walking Dead or Project Zomboid, like, fighting a horde is not out of the question as long as you're smart and you know your surroundings and nothing goes wrong. But you do need to get extremely lucky. Like, There have been
Yeah, yeah,
multiple times in my life where I'm looking around, like, if there was, like, a horde of zombies, like, where could I go to find them, what I would use? And a lot of situations I go, like, okay, if I go there, now I'm stranded. Like, there's nothing I can do after that, you know? Like, it's just, what are you gonna do after you get yourself stuck in here? Like, the idea is, like, if you manage to be stabbing the zombies with something that doesn't break and you don't let go, and is reliable, then maybe you can wipe out a horde after a while. But it needs to be reliable the whole way through, and that itself is just, that in itself is a problem on itself. The idea of eliminating an entire horde seems fun too, like for example setting fire to them, throwing Molotov, maybe just using gasoline. It's cool, but
at the same time, it's like you're throwing a Molotov, and are you like, for example, like looking, it was like standing on something that is flammable?
I am not accepting. Yeah, do you know how to handle flammable stuff? Are you not gonna like burn yourself doing this? Like it's fucking, it's like friggin', it's dangerous. You have a lot to take into account. And like even the most like fucking diehard of people that are trained and whatnot can make mistakes. So like I feel like the survival in like zombie apocalypses is essential, quintessential to not taking unnecessary risks, you know? Like
That
being
too,
prepared
because
for
like
everything.
a lot
Yes.
of time when people die in a zombie apocalypse movie, it's literally because they took a risk and they didn't calculate it well enough.
Indeed. I mean, usually it's more melodramatic, but I imagine it being like very fucking simple. I mean, there's not much you can do to like avoid yourself get bitten unless you have like full body armor that is like well like put together, you know? And also, you know how to move and act on the super armor, because you can still be absolutely flooded with like zombies and you'll be destroyed. But I feel like one thing that the zombie apocalypse also don't really show well is that like, truth to be told, the number of zombies in the world is limited, you know? Sure, it could always grow by some people dying, but it's not infinite. So if you clean your neighborhood of zombies and you know that there's no way for like a horde to reliably get inside, your neighborhood is zombie free. Like, unless somebody were to bring zombies there, it's zombie free. Not much issue.
Yeah, that's like the sad part, is that like if you have a neighborhood and the entire neighborhood is a bunch of people, like the more people you have, the more easily like they get in, you know? Like,
Indeed. I mean, honestly, like one thing, for example, you know, skyscrapers and shit. Zombies aren't gonna be clever enough to climb all the stairs. Like, if you manage to barricade like the bottom floor, in a sense, and you just like secure yourself on all the fucking floors above, like, and you make sure you don't do anything stupid to attract them, like, you'll be pretty fucking safe in like a skyscraper or something, and you have the entire building for yourself, so long as it's completely clean of zombies. I mean, hell, you can even make it a challenge for yourself. Okay, I'm switching out. Fuck it. You can make. Oh fuck it, switch to
I mean, I
Pokemon.
remember in Dying Light, like the base of operations was literally in a skyscraper,
Yeah.
like a very like.
And the bottom floor was the only place that was dangerous. Because, like, you know, they had the UV lights constantly pointed at the only exit, but that was the only danger. And that was clever, you know? And that's pretty cool, because you have a massive living
exactly.
space that is designed to stand and, like, will stand, you know? Like, people can live there. I feel like it is extra befitting if it's a massive skyscraper with supplies on it of sorts. I mean, that's the sad thing. Like, a lot of skyscrapers aren't exactly known for having reliable sources of food. But if you get yourself a place that has, like, multiple vending machines of snacks, like, everywhere, multiple different things that were stored there, fridges and whatever, that's good. Though you do still have the challenge of, like, cleaning every floor, but... Okay, also, to be fair, I don't think many people would... Oh, Crazy's calling me again. Hello. Alright. Bonnie, howdy. Squeezy, what are you doing? I'm impressed Odyssey's doing great. Which Pokemon do you like best? You should show me sometime. Oh, fuck. She's calling me to say the exact same thing. Come on, man. Pretty creative. Yeah, like, I don't think a lot of people would stay in a huge office building or like huge skyscraper during a zombie apocalypse. Their instinct of seeing the destruction and the chaos would probably be to bail. Run away, you know? Like, so the entire office would be, you know, abandoned on itself. Which could be much easier to sweep off zombies.
Exactly. I feel like if you would have like a like, it doesn't even have to be like an enormous skyscraper, but even having like an apartment, like some office building that maybe like 10 floors could already be pretty good, because like having an vantage point from the air is incredibly good, because like you can see where they're coming from, you can like help people, you can You can even start like going towards other buildings and try to secure those. You know what I mean?
If it's jumpable, or in a sense you can create a bridge of some sort, that would be really damn good. Like, I feel like a lot of this is like coupled with the fact that you shouldn't be living alone in a circumstance like this, but also like paired up with the fact that like so much of it is better if you're planning it somehow, like pre-planning before fighting zombies. Like, one thing that I always thought was really weird in zombie stories is that like you can just like, you get inside a house, like you make sure that the surroundings of the house are clear. Like you can go like open a window and you can just shout, start making noise, like, and you listen, you know, like you don't even have to shout specifically, but like maybe like see that there's a vase, break something, like see if that attracts anything, see if you hear shuffling. Then you go like, hello, is anybody there? Excuse me, I'm looking for supplies, hello? Is it just zombies in here? And then like after you clean that out, then you can get inside with your like weapon still drawn, you know? Like carefully, but sure, god damn it. Surely you can totally like make everything safer.
I think that's the thing about like, the thing about like the zombie apocalypse movies usually is that it's not just one zombie. If it's like one or a few zombies, it's usually fine, but a lot of times it's always like hordes of them, you know, like you can never fight a horde on your own. Indeed. And that's probably like the annoying part about this. Also, Ludicolo is gonna absolutely fry in this route.
Oh like, yeah, it's gonna be chilling in the rain. Let's see how it feels. Oh, it's holding something. All right. I mean, I feel like it's really poignant to show that Dead Island is one of those games that really managed to nail how it feels to fight a zombie, because like if you're fighting only one, it's usually not a problem at all. Oh, it's dancing. Like, Sour Cream seems to be happy about the rain. Okay, again, Shelby.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's spinning. That's so good. I'm gonna call Ethan to see if he has anything to say about this. So good. So nice. Let me see. Oh, Bunny, how are you? If you never go to regulate, you should take out just how energetic Magikarp can be. If you got a Magikarp, you should take it there and see for yourself. Oh, that's interesting. See that? Pretty cool. Yeah, you were saying?
I absolutely love tiny details like these. Like, when does Pokemon ever again, honestly?
No, they will not. There's just this level of affection towards your Pokemon just doesn't exist anymore. This level of contact and touch and sweetness.
I'm kind of ashamed, really.
It is. It really is. Like, if they kept it on pixelated, like, illustrations, they could have kept making shit like this, and I would have been so happy. It's really sad. Oh well. Alright, let's keep exploring this area. Yeah?
I'm like thinking about like, how does Ludicolo even swim? Are we just like sitting on it?
I mean, to be fair, I imagine me swimming like I'm sitting on his lily pad and just chilling there, you know?
Like a little hat.
Indeed, it's like the hat is my seat and it's comfy. Maybe I'm even fucking steering him with this little stub that he has on the middle. Damn it, wrong way.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille, oh my goodness, yes. Honestly, like it is fun, like when you see stuff like in Dead Island, you totally notice like as soon as there's two zombies, that's two people you're fighting. If you're fighting any zombie, you should be taking it like you're fighting a real person. Like, can you take a single person in a fight? Yes. And this is a single dumb person. But if you're trying to take two people in a fight at the same time, difficulties arise. Things start to get like a little more complicated. Now there's like a bigger unpredictability, you know? That's why like it's so important to always have a degree of preparation before fighting any zombies, I'd say. Like, not really going out it with like unprepared and whatnot. Also, I just wanted to catch this Magikarp to see if like it's gonna react to the Lake of Rage, but probably not going to see it because I don't have space in my team.
Pathetic Pokemon. I love how Magikarp is just like, everybody just agrees that this is just a pathetic Pokemon. Like, nobody fucking likes Magikarp.
I think it's extra funny because Hoenn region did a very similar thing, but hang on a second. You have strayed far. You have meditated. Inside me, new power has awakened. Let me share that power with you, child. Take this, child. Oh, I think it's hidden power. Which is really late game. I don't need this. This is hidden power. Tries out a power of Pokemon attacking. Remember, this type is good and power depends on the Pokemon using it. Yeah, I'm sorry, but like, I don't think I can use this for anything.
The power isn't even fixated or something?
I don't think so, but also, like, I no longer have a usage for something like this. My team's already set with powers right now.
I feel like Hidden Power is like one of these moves that are like incredibly useful if you get them early in the game, because a lot of times you don't have like TMs, like powerful TMs that you usually have in a late game. So
Exactly.
you're trying to like balance out your team with like different types of like effects of super effectiveness from all of your like your moves.
Secret
So
power.
having, for
nice.
example, like a hidden, yeah, like a hidden power that is like like maybe a typing that you're still needing at the moment. That's
Indeed.
perfect.
I mean, it's also worth stating the hidden power always has a type. It always has a type, so you'll never be having normal type for hidden power, so it would be always useful for something. It is always going to have some usage of it in the beginning, god damn it. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna fly out of here. I have Gibble. Fuck! I should have taken the other one. That was a dumb mistake. Oh, well.
That is sad.
Indeed. But oh well, what are you gonna do? Yeah, like, hidden power is very useful in the beginning, but no, oh my god, there's Pokemon appearing if I don't have Super Repel. What the fuck's up with that? Level 50?! I'm catching this right now.
Holy
I mean, I'm gonna throw
Do
a
it.
fucking, like, Ultra Ball and see if it's caught. I mean, that's fucking great, honestly. This is
Do it.
above every Pokemon in my team. Yes. Fuck yeah.
hell yeah!
Honestly, I'm gonna try
you could
catching
level
the
up,
red
like,
Gyarados too. Honestly, it's something fun too, because like Magikarp is pathetic, but you can see that like Gyarados as an evolution is really fucking good. You can use Gyarados for some amazing things. Oh look, it fits perfectly.
That's a great HM slave.
Indeed. I mean, like, pretty good at HM Slave all around, and like, it's just really powerful Pokemon all in all. Nice, okay, good. Look at the, speaking of red Gyarados. Oof, okay. Let me talk to my beloved again. Whee, so cute. Sarkroom's just be happy about the
I
rain.
love how you dance it.
The Gyarados are angry, it's a bad omen. Oh, so red Gyarados is in the lake. I thought Gyarados is usually blue. I fought this guy, right? Yeah, okay.
It's called being deceived.
Indeed, you've been bamboozled. It's shiny Pokemon, my dear. And, like, you know, Gyarados is a super cool, super rampaging, powerful Pokemon, while Magikarp's kind of sucks. This kind of mirrors the aspect of Milotic and Phoebus, which I hadn't even thought about, actually, in my life before. Like, the fact that Phoebus is a pathetic...
Hey.
Yes?
Let's Power Cream dance.
Beautiful. Look at that. He's enjoying it. This is making a rampaging
Yeah,
Gyarados.
Ayla's here as well, so
Fuck yeah. So soft, so
she's
cute.
gonna say yay Power Cream, so I wanted to make him dance a little more.
Sarah Cream deserves it. She's been fighting really hard and like worth joining in the team. And I think it's pretty. Yay, Sour Cream. Oh hello. Fuck, I didn't see that Alexi had joined the chat. Hi, we were talking about apocalypse
That's what I was
situations
saying.
and how cute our Pokemon are. And check it out, our team is entirely fully evolved now. And I just slaughtered the
so
Steel
strong.
Gym. It's a bit of a shame because I'm gonna have to fight Team Rocket before I slaughter the Ice Gym, but I think that in time we'll be able to like wipe out Team Rocket from this town and then like quickly do the Ice Gym and maybe end the stream on that. We'll see how much energy you got and how much energy I got.
And we'll see how far we can go. I mean, last time we fought that we would be able to actually defeat the Steel Gym, but then we completely forgot about the fact that Team Rocket was there at the Safari Zone. So,
Indeed. I mean, yeah, like on this specific mod, they actually make Team Rocket attack the Safari Zone, and it's pretty fun. Like, cause you actually get to fight pretty much all of the fucking Team Rocket bosses, and like it's a interesting, challenging fights with double battles and stuff. And it's cool, but honestly,
yeah, like I really like that.
yeah, it's like thinking outside the box. It's more than just like a boring trudge to another route. Okay, Red Gyarados. I love this Pokemon here. I love that they introduced the concept of shinies in this game through this, and it's like always shiny, you know? It's cool. I like it. I mean, I'm a big fan of Gyarados as a whole.
Having
Like,
a
I think
powerful
it's cool.
Pokemon like Gyarados as well.
Indeed. Oh yeah, this reminds me. I have like, you know, I've played this on the DS a million times. Like, this is a game that I've played so much in my life. And one of the things that I did... Oh wow, that was a lot of damage. One of the things that I did on my game... Oh fuck, I probably should have used maybe Flash Cannon? Nah. Like, one of the things that I did... Ooh, I can do another. Was, yes?
Shouldn't you just have used your electric attack? Oh, but you wanted to weaken because you wanted to...
Yeah, I
like,
want to catch it. I probably should have specified that I want to catch it, man. It's obvious now, though. You can see it. I'm trying using Rain Dance. Hilarious. Like, it's funny, because, like... I don't have any more Ultra Balls. Okay, great ball it is.
Yeah, you could have used that on the Magikarp.
Indeed. What were we talking about
I
before
love how
this?
that Magikarp was like.
Yes, sorry.
I love the fact that the Magikarp that we caught was level 50, which
Yeah.
is why Morgan was actually.
I caught a
using
level
Ultra
50
Ball.
Magikarp and a level 40 Gyarados. You know, add to the to-do list to actually evolve that Magikarp because that would be really funny. Just for like a level 51 Gyarados is in the team for no reason at all. Just for the sake of it, that'd be great.
Funny enough, I feel like having Gyarados wouldn't even be like such a bad team like HM slate, but you are getting Tropius, so.
Not at all.
Nice.
Like, honestly, it works. I'm gonna try to get like Poliwrath or something because it learns even more, I believe. They said it's during this best ride, Gyarados will be pure and a blazing ruins in this week. Alright, damn. Alright, what should I name this one?
That is a very good question. How about Baby Rage?
Baby Rage? Alright.
Baby Rage.
Baby Rage time. Let's go. Yeah, one thing that I was talking about is how, like, I caught a red Gyarados in one of my Pokemon Heartgolds. And what I did was that I gave it a cool nickname, gave it some movesets, and then I transferred it to my Pokemon Black and White so that I could use it there. And it's actually like the same level that you catch it on the main game, which is level 30. Oh, red scale, nice. And this one is level 40. But you actually get like the fucking Dragonite, I love it. Fucking love Dragonite so much. My favorite Pokemon right there.
Dragonite is so fucking cute, man. I love Dragonite so much. It's such a powerful Pokemon, but it's absolutely adorable, and I love the fact that Ash's Dragonite in the Pokemon Journeys anime is like thrown as a really cuddly Pokemon. So we got like this giant fucking like Dragonite. He was just like, oh, I love you.
Exactly.
It's really cute.
Honestly, it's so sweet to like see people actually cherishing Dragonites. Dragonites are adorable and great. Would you mind? Could you help me investigate? No, actually, I wanna be a regular trainer and just. Oh yeah. I don't have a choice. You know, I'm gonna see if I can go to the fucking like to the
They
gym.
never give you any choices.
Fuck you,
How dare
man.
they.
I ain't helping you. I'm out of here. Yeah, but like honestly, like this guy just forcing me to help him. God, I wish that I could just fight the gym and not worry about the fucking team. I mean, it would be pretty cool if in a mainline Pokemon game you didn't have to specifically be a Pokemon trainer the way the game wants. You didn't have to force shoehorn in a story the way that it is, you know? You could just play the game. Maybe you could be a trainer that fights the gym but doesn't antagonize the enemy team, you know? That'd be cool. Maybe you could be a trainer that never fights any gym and instead focuses exclusively in contests. And on the musicals and Pokeathlon and shit. That's fun.
Babe, that means that like Pokemon would have to change.
Indeed. You guys, the Black Cave has been going back and forth between the Lake of Rage and the same strange radio waves that being transmitted. What? Who is he? I wonder. Yeah, can you get out of the way, please? Jesus Christ. Wait, I need to. No, hold on. Never mind. Flying isn't gonna help me there.
Where the fucking your transmitter would be totally not that tree that has a giant antenna in its
Yeah,
top.
this seems pretty fucking obvious. Oh yeah. Also, I need to take Fly. I forgot. Let's go. Who needs Gibbs?
Yeah. No, that might be a very, very good idea because like last time we were at the Lake of Rage, Morgan was like, "Hey, yo, we're gonna go back home." And then we still had Gibble. Oops.
Hey, dude. Fucking shame. Alright, but like I can fucking just take Fly here. Yeah, but I'm saving the shiny Gyarados that's level 30 and has like adamant nature, or maybe it was brave, I don't know. I'm saving that one to specifically give it to a gameplay of one of my replays of Black and White, in which I'm only using, on the DS of course, in which I'm only specifically using Pokemon with the ability Intimidate. My team was gonna be Luxray, Gyarados, Staraptor, and Arcanine, I believe. Right, fuck it, you know what? Should I pay the fine to Team Rocket because it's like 1,000 Pokédollars? Should I? I don't know. I'm being a little bit lazy. You know what? Just power through it. I don't want to give away my fucking money. God damn it!
Yeah, no.
The first boss! Ah!
And you get stepped on by eggs.
I'm going to kill you!
Not like fucking eggs, bro.
Yeah, but I was gonna really enjoy training a team that all has the same ability. It's oh my god, the last one. It's a little gimmicky, but it would be pretty cool because they can all split World. That's cute. Because they can all learn their own like unique moves and be fairly interesting. You know, it's cool.
Funny enough, Vivarel's actually like one of my to go to HM slaves and Pokemon.
Yeah, it functions
as well,
really well as an HM
because it
slave.
learns like Surf and Strength and Rock Smash.
Oh fuck! Magnezone is only something. Let me take it. Yeah, I mean, like, believe it or not, like, this is gonna shock you, but Bibarel can actually be a really useful Pokemon. Not just for HM slaving. Like, you can check the stats if you want, but I believe that especially in this mod, they're beefed up, and, like, and they have the alternative ability and shit that makes them much, much more capable. You gotta have Gyarados to fly, have a fucking Wingull. Wish that was me. And, Bibarel just becomes like almost not really a powerhouse, but a really useful Pokemon. And that Antboy Live, I think, the guy that actually, you know, does the hardcore Nuzlockes, he showed that, like, Bibarel can actually be really useful in one of his normal only, like, hardcore Nuzlockes. Right, you know what? Before I go in here, oh my god, this is guarding without duration. Oh, beloved UFO. Love this one.
Yeah.
I love
I
that.
love you, Magnet.
Indeed.
Zone.
Well, you know what?
Thank
I'm
you,
gonna
Lemon.
quickly take a bathroom break. Alright, I'm back. Kim isn't here yet, so you know what? I'm gonna see if I can take this opportunity to run some errands and just check on my Pokemon. I don't know, everybody's ready to fight. Let's fucking do this. Honestly, like, talking about the incoming quote-unquote apocalypse, like, I don't feel like anybody, like, the way that anybody's really seeing it is, like, going to happen. I feel like it's overall, the apocalypse is going to happen in a slow, like, trudging, like, dragging along way. And, like, the things aren't going to, like, just, they won't, if they get better, they need to change everywhere. And if they get worse, they need to change, like, just in so many different manners. Like, and they will. Like, in a sense, things are progressively getting worse, in some places getting better in others. But for things to truly get better, they need to get better everywhere, and that just kind of sucks. Also, these guys are really good to actually grind for XP and money, but this isn't that kind of walkthrough. I don't want to put you through that. And so I'm just gonna, like, fight this first guy and shut down the statues. Like, fucking, like, bruh, I look at the world in the state that it's in, and I want to believe that I have at least time to make a decent life for myself. Like, I probably can live a decent life if I manage to get myself out of my country that I'm currently in, if I manage to move out and go somewhere better. I can find a good life, but I don't have much faith for the future generations. Like, by that I mean, like, it's not that I don't trust that they'll try to make things better, it's just I don't have much faith that the world that they're given is gonna be good, you know? I mean, like the Bo Burnham lyric says, it was always the plan to put the world in your hands. And, well, that plan's a little fucked up. And, people everywhere be affected by it seriously. And, well, I can't say that we're going for a happy ending on that one. Like, things might stay the way just the way they are, and progressively get worse. And it's kind of a fucking, like, I can't say that it's kind of a bummer. It's obvious that it is a bummer. It is just like the way that the world functions. It is like capitalism in a sense, you know. It's a wheel that doesn't accept change in a sense, and so many people are not educated into ways of living better that they think that this is the only way that life exists, you know. And we're just kind of stuck in this mold of a lifestyle that shouldn't be the way that we live. Like, by all means.
Hey, we're talking about existentialism.
Yeah, I'm talking about capitalism and dread and, like, you know, how we're going. Also, I said that, you know, I'm not going to fight all these statues because as much as I love grinding for XP and money, which is something that I've totally done last time that I played this, we are recording and we are also have our own lives, so not going to waste our time with that. But yeah, like, I was talking about how, like, you know, the world that we are made of is built on a mold that is so hard to change. I mean, you've seen the fucking example of the way that, oh my god, Magnemite versus Magnezone destroyed the little imposter. Like, the world is not made to be easily changed, and every constitution in power does not want to change. I mean, like, I'm not a fucking crazy person, but hear me out here. Like, shouldn't the world be built so everybody on it has like, oh fuck, wrong move, sorry. as everybody that's living in the world currently has the most like pleasant life they can possibly have, in which they create, they love, and they find joy before they shuffle off this mortal coil and die. Like, because that's my opinion in how things should work. And I gotta say, it's kind of crazy to imagine that some people disagree with this opinion. Like,
I know, right?
there is political ideologies in the world in which suffering is a part of the way that we live, so things should never change. And it's kind of fucked
people
up to see.
basically saying like, that's just life.
I mean, that's the way the
Survival
world
of the
works.
fittest.
What are you gonna do?
That is how the
You
world
can't change
works.
the way things work now. PC on my desk is a switch that deactivates the personal alarm system. Don't you ever touch it, okay? Fuck you. Okay, I'm out of here. Don't you tell me not to touch things. I will touch whatever I want.
Oh my fucking god, I never knew that actually existed, by the way.
Seriously? Oh my god. I don't know, like, fucking 10-year-old figured this out. 10-year-old me figured this out, or maybe 12-year-old, I don't know. I'm surprised, like, you're supposed to interact with things, you know? Like, you can easily fight only one of them and just go for it. Sorry, that's just insane to me. Like,
I just went to the guy at the end.
Exactly, like, don't get me wrong though, like, grinding and fighting all the fucking statues is a good thing in the main game and on this one. Cause like, you gotta understand,
got me a lot of money.
you get a lot of money, you get like 3,000 for each one of these like statues, and that's
But
really
it also
good.
took me like 10 years.
Indeed, like, it takes a shit ton of time, but it's good money. Oh fuck, oh, never mind. I thought he was gonna attack me with a fire move. I was hoping that this would take him out, but it's not super effective. So like, it's actually not a problem. I'm just surprised that you didn't know of the possibility, because I chose to like take out every statue when I was playing the first time, because I wanted to get the money and the
I'm just
XP.
kind of stupid sometimes.
Yes?
I'm just kind of stupid sometimes.
Understandable. I mean, have a nice day. I mean, I'm fucking... hang on.
Thank you, I will.
Ooh, Mechanism is onion sniffing at the floor. You don't have a nose, though. What? I think it's also worth stating that, like, when the statues are turned on, like, the Pokemon are wary about the statues. Like, they get, like, aggressive towards them. It's pretty fun.
Really?
Yeah, they're, like, they're growling at the statues and, like, being angry at it because they know that it's a threat. Because Team Rocket is watching.
No, I love the. I honestly like love the fact that Pokemon are so like helpful. Like they're not just.
And they react,
like dogs,
you know, like these
better.
Pokemon. Exactly, they're dogs, but with bean attacks, you know. And I'm not talking about piss. All right, hold on. Yeah, I think we're done exploring this area. Let's go. Can't talk right now. I'm making piss. Yeah, but honestly, like.
Me drinking water.
Me too. Like, I fucking just... Oh, he's healing with Pokemon. That's nice. Like, I fucking think about, like, the way that the world functions in a sense. And, like, I know that there are ways for the world to be better. And I wish that everybody agreed that we wanted a world where everybody can live a good life. You know, like, it's the most simple and basic of things to agree on. Is, like, just... like, that do you want to live a good life? Yes. Do you want to live a happy life? Yes. Do you want to live a life with love and hope and everything? Then why in the world would you not want this for just everybody else too? It's fucked up. I mean, there's a scene...
I guess, like,
yeah, sorry.
People can be selfish sometimes.
Indeed. Honestly, there's a scene on Don't Look Up that I also thought was pretty fun. That is essentially like the astronomer guy. He's become very like predominant on fucking like TV shows and stuff. Like people just like, you know, news shows, quote unquote, like be it like fun ones or whatever. Like and one, like, he actually has a breakdown the last time that he goes on one, because like it's like maybe like 20 days before the comet shows up. And like they actually, when they're interviewing him, like they actually ask stuff like, so there's a new search of people that are denying that a comet is even a thing, or maybe saying that a comet is a good thing. Oh my god, I didn't know this fall. He was here. And like he actually just kind of starts having a breakdown, because it's like, can we not all agree in one thing? Like, cannot all of us all of us in the entire world just agree in one thing, that there's a problem that we need to take care of. Because I'm going insane, I'm losing my mind! I don't know, like, I can't understand that fucking losing it, you know?
Shit, I mean, you know, I feel like, I mean, if you know, for example, that something is bad and, like, the world is literally going to end and nobody wants to believe you and thinks you're crazy, I go insane too. It's like you're trying to fucking save the world here.
Indeed.
And then you're making fun of him or something, you know? It's like, bruh.
Pretty much. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, the saddest part is that, like, it's this level of, like, like, we're just not together as a species, I guess. We're not united by any sense. And we don't get that sense of, like, just, we can't agree that there's an issue that needs to be solved. Like, there's still, you know, climate deniers that exist to this day. Climate change is in full force. Like, Texas fucking froze over last year, and like, there are fucking climate crisis is happening all over, and we don't even agree that this is a problem that needs to be undertaken. And like, that's what's going to end the world in a sense, you know, because like, people were making money out of not having to deal with it, so we're gonna not deal with it because of it.
People made money, lots of money, while there was a pandemic going on, so
Indeed.
you know, what's next?
Indeed, like, it's really funny to see in like shows like the Bill Nye thing, where it's like, this is where we're going if we're extremely lucky and we start acting now, and there's a chart that like is optimistic, and this is a chart that's less optimistic, but maybe if we undertake it in 10 years. Oh, and here's how things are going now, and he shows like this absolute decline, and you know, we're gonna die. We're all gonna die! Yeah, but like, it's just...
It's kind of sad, really, because like, I do know that there is a lot of people who legitimately want to do something against it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of people that know exactly what they have to do, they know exactly what has to be done. Like, it's... The science is there. We can't solve this. We can fix it. The world can be a better place. We can stop using cars. We can fucking stop, like, trashing the oceans and torching the fucking forests. And we can stop using fossil fuel because we don't need it. We can. We can stop all these things. We can. But we won't. Because we don't agree on it. Oh, it can learn Magnet Rise. Fuck.
It does.
Shit. I think I might keep Thunderwave for now, but like, I can go to the move tutor and get Magnet Rise at any time. Like, for example, when I go to the champion, I think I'm gonna go get Magnet Rise before. Because there might be a situation in which I know that the enemy has a ground type move, and if I avoid it, I'll be fine. So yeah, I'm gonna...
I think Thunderwave might probably be the best for now, yes.
I mean, I'm using it to catch stuff and to weaken my enemies and be an annoying little shit, so yeah, totally. And like,
I love it when you do him annoying little shit.
Indeed, it's a truly fun experience. And like, I feel like it's just fucking, it's crazy, but it really is the state of the world in which we live in. Like, you know that situation that happens so much that like, it's like, oh hey, you are causing the problem of the world dying, but you know how you can fix it? If, and this is only if, you stop using plastic straws. And like, everybody that's singular, that stops using plastic straws, these people now can get a sense of relief that they're doing their part. But the truth to be told, like, the solution to not, like, panic about the destruction of the world is to not take it personally. You're a very small person. It's like, you don't affect the entire world. Oh my god, he's using Magnet Rise. Okay. Wasted move here, sorry. Like, you can't do anything to change it solo. What we need to do is to just band together and agree that we need to do something about it. That's literally all there is to it. That we all need to agree. Critical hit, nice. We just need to fucking all agree that there is a problem and that there needs to be fixed. And we need to like rebel, we need to protest, we need to do all these things. And make substantial change.
You know what I think humanity thing is? Ego. Literally. That's what's holding us back. It's just ego and greed.
True. I mean, to be fair, we say us, but like, it's not us. It's Jeffrey Bezos.
Jeffrey Bezos.
Jeffrey Bezos. Jeffrey Bezos.
No, you did it.
Jeffrey Bezos. You did it. Congratulations. Oh my god. Fuck. Yeah, I mean, like, it's fun to see that, like, people like Jeffrey Bezos and Elon Musk, they won. They won. We can't beat them. They fucking won. They dictate what happens to the world. They dictate how their wealth goes, and like, they have so much money. They could cure world hunger and clean climate change 1,000 times over, but they have more money than they could possibly spend their entire lives. And they won. They won't use it. Oh hey, Brave Bird, you know what? I won't learn this, I think. I'm using Shadow Claw a bit more. Like, I might teach it later because I will need something to counter fighting, or should I? Shit. What do you think? Brave Bird or Shadow Claw?
You don't have a... Do you have other flying moves?
I have Aerial Ace on my Razor, but that's all. I only have Psychic on my, on Chili too. So, there's that.
Yeah, because, like, against Ghost type, sure you have Frost Last, but Frost Last is also weak against Ghost. I think you should just keep Shadow Claw for now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take this then. Sure. Wait, keep Shadow Claw?
Keep Shadow Claw, yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, that works for me. Give him Learning Bird. Also, it has no setbacks and has a 100% accuracy, so it should be very helpful.
Exactly. And I mean, a base like attack of 80 is still pretty reliable.
Indeed. Yeah, I mean, but what I was saying is essentially like these people that have no hearts, they have nothing. Like they have everything they could possibly want to buy in the entire world. They have control over anything they could possibly want. And they don't choose to use that control to help the world.
I do wonder sometimes how that feels, having so much money in the world and not using it.
Yep, I mean, like, who fucking knows, but, however it is, it's... like, honestly, imagine being the richest person in the world. Like, I can't fathom that. Like, that is just so much power and control. Like, I can't fathom having that and not using it. But at the same time, these people were born rich and they just got richer, you know? This actually kind of reminds me of that, like, he's actually not the richest person that ever lived of all time. Mansa Musa was actually, kind of twice as rich as him in his prime, which is pretty surprising too. Like, honestly, in
Africa.
Yeah, in Africa. Was it below Nigeria? I forgot the country that Mansa Musa was on.
Around there. It's like, I think it was like in the west of Africa, if I remember.
Yeah. In the southwest, in a sense. It's west, southwest, maybe central west? Shit, not even sure. But yeah, like, I feel like it's pretty... One thing that makes me kind of sad, there's a story about, like, Uncle Scrooge and how he's trying to find the other richest man in the world. Like, the one that, you know, one that doesn't exist anymore, which was Croesus. The rich man Croesus. And that is a little sad, because now that I heard about Mansa Musa, I felt like, hey, she should be the guy that, like, Uncle Scrooge was looking for. That would... But they also make a very funny thing that Croesus actually had his own Fort box with a bunch of coins that he made there. Like, he even, just like Scrooge, had his #1 coin that he made it himself. And I think that's pretty funny. Like, I don't know, like, it's a nice story with
that like a real life thing, by the way? Like,
I mean, I don't think the #1 coin is a real life thing, or the fart box, but Croesus was someone that was extremely rich and existed, so there's that.
Same.
I think. He was a Greek guy, I think, if my memory serves. Greek or Roman. Yeah, can I use this laptop for something? Nope, nothing. Oh well. No lootables or anything. I love that those fucking electrodes are just shooting lasers out of their eyes. Fucking great. Honestly,
super laser piss.
My super laser piss. Honestly, one thing that I should do sometime is make a team with only like Pokemon that don't have alternate types. Electrode and Milotic are big on top of that list. I should do that.
Isn't Lilligant also just grass?
Oh my god, I was literally thinking of her. Holy shit, babe. I was thinking about Lilligan, how she's like one of the few grass Pokemon that like have no type that I'm interested in training that I've never
You
had.
and me, babe, you and me, sometimes we have like a
Same
brain
fucking
or just,
brain.
Like,
Same
same
mind.
fucking brain, bro.
Our
Same
minds
brain,
are
like,
in tuned with each other. We are
I
one.
got a great brain think alike.
Indeed. Yeah, but like I think it's pretty amazing that Mansa Musa was not just an entrepreneur and a businessman. He was a leader of a country, and he actually like like obviously he was a fucking weirdo, and I mean obviously he was not like without vices. But I think it's pretty amazing to see that.
Oh my
yes,
god, because he wasn't wearing sandals.
yeah, he would kill people if you had your toes out, which is pretty hilarious. If your toe, like if you had your toes out in Mansa Musa's presence, you would be straight up executed, and I think that's hilarious, and that's a good response to toes. Honestly, I like that. It's like, don't suck toes. Suck toes is bad. You will die if you suck toes.
Apparently, someone was really not into feet back in the day.
And he was adamantly against feet. Like just fucking anti-feet energies is unreal. Oh, here comes the
I do
rival.
find that really fun. Oh,
Yeah,
hello.
he's not gonna fight me. He's a little pussy. Stupid. So who are you messing again? You must be really like Team Rocket that much. Tell me, who's the guy in Red Cape Dragon type Pokemon? Pokemon are no match at all. I don't care that I lost. I can beat him by getting stronger Pokemon. But he said it bothers me. He told me that I don't love and trust my Pokemon enough. Theories that I lost to a bleeding heart like him. I don't have time for the likes of you. What the hell is he doing here anyways?
I lost and now I'm a little pissed baby because like
Honestly-
a big girl mentioned something mean to me.
You know, it would be much more entertaining if like the protagonists themselves actually told him that like, hey, Silver, there's a reason why I'm doing better than you are in Pokemon. There's a reason why I'm trouncing you every time that I battle you. It's because I actually care about my Pokemon and I trust them. And I care about
Yeah.
them and I love them. And you're
Exactly.
losing because you don't. And that just like fucking floors the guy.
but that's
Oh, no,
too much
it's-
of a raw line to say to a from a 12-year-old.
Pokemon protagonists are not meant to have words. They're not meant to say anything.
Exactly.
How do you even know what Giovanni's like? Surprise, motherfucker! He's the imposter! Boom, bum, bum. Amazing. Yeah,
Why
but
the
like,
fuck did you tell me though?
yeah, I mean, he told me because he's a Team Rocket guy and he's an idiot. That's how Team Rocket works.
I swear to God, all of these Team Rocket dudes, they suck ass.
Yeah, they really do. Oh no! Fuck, I'm gonna hurt myself. See?
No.
Ooh, goddamn. Okay, I'm gonna keep going with this. Yes, I was hoping to protect would fail the second time around. Excellent. Fuck yeah. Right, now I'm gonna bank on the fact.
Use protect again.
Exactly. See? And I'm gonna use Bulk Up, baby.
Perfect.
Bitch. Yep.
And now use it again.
Yeah, now I can fucking attack. And this time we'll attack with Blaze Kick because it's gonna kill him anyways. Hell yeah, baby. Aim into that. Yeah, like,
Good move.
honestly, like, we were talking about, like, Elon Musk is trying to fucking develop shit to make your, like, you link your brain to a computer to cure autism. Like, there is a lot of shitbag idiot plans that rich people have done in, like, science fiction
People are-
media.
What is it with people that are just like having this thing against people who are autistic? What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, like, it's insanity because, like, he's trying to invent a solution to a problem that doesn't exist. I mean, he's doing the same thing to fucking trains. He thinks that he can create tunnels that are like an easy way to deal with like the hustle and bustle of the upper higher world and whatever, without actually acknowledging that subway and trains exist, and that
You know what I
if
find
they're
really
better
in-
implemented in
by the way-
society, they'll be enough. Yes. Oh,
What I
shit.
find really interesting about like the whole thing of like, oh yeah, no, we're going to cure autism. I would rather have a cure for depression, honestly.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
like, there
where's
are
that?
other problems that you can cure. Why don't you try
Yeah,
curing
exactly.
cancer
Like,
instead?
where's my cure for anxiety, or
Indeed.
depression, or
Hey, you're good.
like, where's that?
Where the fuck is the cure to cancer? Where the fuck is the cure to fucking, like, just losing? Oh, wow, he has Dark Pulse. That's bad. Wow, I have, like, I don't think I've ever lost to a Pokemon, like, wheezing by brute force ever in my life.
Apparently.
I mean, this just goes to show that the mod actually improves every Pokemon. Whoa, strong! Yep. I mean, like, you gotta understand, if this was the real game, Weezing would have not have been strong enough to take out my Frostlass.
No, this is gonna make me wheeze.
Wheeze. Like, I don't actually think that Weezing can even learn Dark Pulse in the main game. Yep, that you deserve, bitch. Your bunny has been missing. We're certain these being waiting for time to provide. I'll have to lose anyone. Change the factory. I'll be able to get blah, blah, blah. Where's to unlock it? Bye. And then extremely conveniently, just unimaginably conveniently, just insanely conveniently, there's a Pokemon.
Hail the bunny.
Like, there's a Pokemon mimicking the voice. Also, fun fact: in the original Heartgold is a Murkrow, not a Chatot. Right, I'm gonna heal my Pokemon. I hate having to use heals because like I don't have many, but still. It's actually a Murkrow, which is a little more accurate to like a Pokemon that would be in a Team Rocket hideout. But Chatot is the actual parrot Pokemon, so that makes a little bit more
That
sense.
is definitely like very in character.
Indeed.
I mean, it is pretty funny. I feel like it probably would be more fun if you find like a Chateau who's just, you know, like stuck in here, maybe like trapped in a trap or something because Team Rocket like found it and was like, hey, look at this like cool Pokemon that we're definitely gonna like bring to Giovanni, and then you actually save it and it's like,
That actually is a pretty clever twist to it. Like, that is a good idea. That would have justified the existence of this Chatot in this fucking place.
exactly.
like,
There's not really like any reason for it.
As it
My password
stands,
is
it is
Yell
just
your
here.
money.
I mean, the fun thing too, like, the fun thing too is that you could actually, it would be nice if you could actually catch it later. I don't know. Like, maybe it just joins the team, you know? It's like, oh, it seems like the Chatot wants to join your team. Would you like to accept this generous offer for this beloved
I
Pokemon?
honestly, I love moments like these in Pokemon games because, like, it actually it shows that you are genuinely like having an adventure with this Pokemon. This Pokemon saw you as a person, and now it's just like, hey, I want to be in your team now because you look really cool.
Indeed, you're cool, and I respect you. I respect your ass. I mean, if you saved it from a Team Rocket cage too, that would be even more befitting. But they don't really get shown contrabanding Pokemon in this circumstance. They just kind of show themselves going around committing
Team
crimes in
Rocket
this one.
is kind of pathetic.
Yeah, they're really pathetic. They're probably the worst team by far, and that's saying something. But like, it's crazy to me that they keep obsessively thinking about Team Rocket and bringing it back. They really shouldn't, but oh well. Speaking of, we were talking about like fucking Elon Musk. Like, it's fucking insane to me because I'm someone who has to deal with shitty transportation, and like, even I am not a lag. Wow. Let me see. We can't let your bro like you do as he please. It'll hurt him like in pride each time, making a lesson. See, so it's time to finish you. However, stung me, baby. The two of us will fight at the same time. You have no chance of winning. Don't you agree? Hey, sorry, baby. Sorry, baby. Oh my gosh, she's calling me baby. No, get ready to be trashed. Hold it! Hold it! Objection! Jinx! Take that! Alright, let's fucking do this. Fucking love that. Yeah, I mean, as I was saying, like, yeah, I'm probably gonna own this fight. Who knows? She's pretty strong, so I don't know. Like, it would actually be like, I am someone who has
kind of a mill for blog.
True, very true. Like, I would be ecstatic. I would be so joyful if there were better fucking like infrastructured like public. Oh my god, I did a crit with my friend. If there was better fucking like public transportation in the places that I live in, but that does not amount to making a fucking tunnel and robot cars. That is not it. That's not the solution.
Like the robot cars and stuff. It's just to be cool.
Yeah, like he
something
literally just
new.
wants to live in a fucking like capitalistic utopia that he saw on TV or whatever. It's really idiotic. And like, that is not the solution to our problems. That is not going to fix anything. Trains exist, buses exist, taxis exist. Oh, teeter dance, fuck! You know what? I'm gonna learn this move just for this fight because it hits 2 people. Check it out. The user performs a mobile dance that confuses all the Pokemon in the battle. Look at that. That's amazing.
Ooh.
I mean, I love Leech Seed, but it has been not that useful recently, so I'm gonna do this instead.
Honestly, Teeter Dance, it's funny.
It is funny. I'm gonna use it and affect every Pokemon on the squad. I mean, Dragonair is gonna die anyway, so... Look at that. Adorable. Boom, bitch. Get out the way. Dragonair is gonna kill themselves anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's definitely going to die.
Oh my god. Okay, this is the first time I've ever used theater dance in this game. I'm actually really happy with this result. This is pretty fun.
Actually,
this
it's
is gonna
kind of
hurt.
funny, I'll be honest.
Yeah, it is pretty fun, honestly. I like it. It's very cool. Let me see, Aerodactyl.
Aerodactyl.
Oh, fuck, I can't use Surf with Aerodactyl in here. I'm gonna... Oh, you missed Stone Edge! Come on, man!
Oh, man. Well,
Be
lucky for
useful!
you.
You're the champion, man! Okay, please hurt yourself. Yes! Woo! Fuck yeah! Woo!
Nice!
The cowardly strategy works! Fuck yeah,
Huzzah!
lads! Fuck
Once
yeah!
again.
Cheers,
Too
bro!
bad.
And Sour Cream's probably gonna die now. Oh my god, he survived.
No. I believe in sour. Oh, no, it's poison.
Could be. No, it's not even poison, so it's fine. Nice. Kill Muck, do it. No.
Or
Bail.
not.
Alright, but like, the fucking... Oh my god! That is amazing.
Nice.
Sour Cream is pulling so much clutch on this fight. It's amazing.
Yeah, no, sour cream is down, but you know what? You did well.
Sour
I'm
Cream
very
is
proud.
down, but they fucking saved the world here. Now what do I want? I think Chili. Let's go with Chili. Just because Chili is faster than everybody else, you know? So I'm gonna focus on Muck and hope that Vileplume stays frozen. Oh, I guess you're gonna do that. Alright, well, whatever. Oh my god. You're the champion! Fight, man! Better! Do better!
No.
Worth stating that my Pokemon are stronger than the champion right now, level-wise. Oh my god, he's a fucking Magnezone. Shit. Fuck, I probably shouldn't keep Chili in, but you know what? I'm gonna... Don't have a choice here. I'm just gonna attack. Nice. Well,
Yeah,
now
so
he hits.
Bubble is down, and now we just need to kill Magnezone.
Indeed. I think that's her full ulting. I'm using Water Pulse because it doesn't get like lower damage, but also because it might confuse him, which would really help. Oof. Come on, Aerodactyl, show me what you got.
There
Yes.
you go, fire fit.
Fucking hell, Jesus Christ.
Magnezone is so tanky.
This Magnezone is fucking
Like-
awesome.
Holy moly.
Also, we're stating this is a Rocket Grunt with a Magnezone, which is kind of hilarious. But lucky for us, it's me and Aerodactyl
Cool.
ganging up on him, so he doesn't really stand a chance. But yeah, like, we finally cleared out the Sting Rocket hideout. I think I'm okay with ending the stream after we've like beaten the Ice Gym, because it's after this.
Yeah, sure, we
So
can
it should
do
be good.
that.
At least I think it is. Like, I'm hoping it is, because I remember that there's a moment in which the professor is like, oh my god, Team Rocket is kidnapping it's attacking the radio towers, someone needs to go. And, obviously we go.
Please. If it's gonna, honestly, if it's gonna do that, if it's that instead, we might as well just like end it before.
Indeed. I mean, honestly, like, I want to beat the Ice Gym. It's gonna be easy as fuck. I'm pretty sure Magnezone outmatches every Pokemon in that gym, maybe except for Mamoswine, but even then. And,
Even then.
Even then, easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then on the next stream, we would already be fully ready for an awesome fight, you know? Like,
Oh, yeah.
I would be getting the leftovers, better HM Slave, shit like that. Alright. I hope these guys don't learn Magnet Rise, but still. Yeah, I mean, like...
I also like the fact that even if we play this on stream, like there are still like things that you could do off stream, so you do have something to do in your spare time.
Indeed, and I can also like grind the Pokemon a little bit, which is really helpful, by the way. Like, getting the Pokemon to a higher level essentially ensures that we won't waste time on the actual streams, which is really good.
Exactly, like we can just like beeline. Well, I mean not necessarily beeline it. You know what I mean? It's like we can take our time, but still be in between time of streaming.
Indeed, I mean, by all means, I am playing this game like a pro, just wiping out every battle with almost no struggle. Ah, damn it.
Hey, babe,
Yes?
would you maybe want to watch Making Red with me after the stream?
I mean, specifically after the stream? Maybe. I mean, I have to
I mean-
check if there's any emergency for my brother or anything, but still.
I thought that might be fun.
It might
to
be
do
fun,
together.
yeah. I mean, to be fair, I also want to make sure that the pudding is okay. I wish I could eat it, but I doubt that it's ready.
Oh,
Alright.
true, you were. You did say that you were making pudding.
Indeed. Honestly, like, a lot of people that think that the future would be like flying cars and like all these beautiful fucking things, they don't understand that like humanity doesn't need all these things to survive and live a good life. like, by all intents and purposes, we can become more technology advanced, but it's not necessary to have all that. All we need is things to reach like a bare minimum of quality all across the board. But we can't agree on that, you know? Like, we don't have that yet. Oh yeah, oh, you should add to the list of things that I need to do to like explore the areas that I need to use Whirlpool on, because there are a couple of areas for that. Please do.
Places with Whirlpool. There you go.
Baby. Indeed. And honestly, like, I don't know, I find it so fucking insane that instead of thinking, hey, we need better trains, or we need better fucking, like, infrastructure on the fucking buses and the all the fucking taxis and monorails or whatever, like, or we need to make streets and shit that aren't based on just having cars because they pollute, but instead based on, you know, like, just people being at walking distance from everything they need, or biking distance even, maybe even skateboarding distance, for Christ's sake. I mean, I really like the Netherlands because there's so many bike stuff. I mean, I can't ride a bike well, but can't wait to learn and be able at biking distance from everything I need, you know?
Honestly, babe, having a bike and having everything on biking distance is so nice because, like, not only are you getting, like, a nice little exercise and a nice little, like, way to get, like, some fresh air, just, like, having some fun outside.
Exactly.
You also just, like, get to, like, you can plan everything really nicely because you don't have to think about, like, being stuck in traffic or,
Exactly.
you know, your gas being, like, not having any gas anymore or whatever. It's
Feel the fucking surrounding air, man. Like, driving a bike can be so, like, pleasant on your fucking face. It's lovely. It's a beautiful way to exercise and move at the same time.
Yeah, and like the really nice thing about like biking in some of the places in the Netherlands as well is that, like, I mean, in the cities itself, it usually is, of course, a little busier and stuff with like a lot of people also biking. But if you live at like the outskirts of town, or you live like in a smaller city or village, it's actually legitimately really pleasant. Like, I remember back in at my parents' place, I used to have to like cycle for 15 minutes to my house in a different city. And it's not that's like not a lot, not at all. And I would always like go past like a horse stable and drive around for a really small amount of minutes through like the grass fields where the horses would always like graze and everything. So in summer and spring, I would always see the horses outside for a small bit of moment, and like that's like really small little moments that are just like really nice and cute, you know?
Yeah, man. And you wouldn't get that if you're stuck in a fucking bus or driving a car. At least not as safer. And it's just like,
you know, I remember I remember when my bike broke down for 1.5 weeks, and I still had school, of course, so I didn't really have like a way to get there. But luckily there is a bus that goes towards the station and then immediately towards my school, so I took that. Which is funny because I would be like traveling for 25 minutes with the bus while I could be there at school in like 12.
Indeed. Honestly, like, it just goes to show, you know, it's much cooler to have something that's close to you. Everything being available and near you at a good walking or biking distance is just ideal way to live, and it is just kind of fucking frustrating, you know? Like,
honestly, babe,
yeah?
I love just like having moments together where we're just like, you know what? I don't really feel like we don't need to buy anything, but we can just like go to a fun store.
I mean, to be fair, there's always like we can go get a specific kind of snack that is only found in a specific place, and we just take the time to hang out and enjoy our biking trips, you know?
You know, we could even like go around to different parks in the town and like buy ourselves a snack and just like chill
Let's
there.
take the scenic route, you know? Like, just absolutely lounging and vibing and, you know, positively enjoying life. That's what things should be about, man. There should be more trees, more benches, more places to sit and just, like, chill. Enjoy
you know,
the
I'll
world.
be honest. I don't even think if I'd want to live in the west of the Netherlands.
I mean, to be fair, I don't know the difference between west or, like...
It's basically like the west of the Netherlands is definitely like more people. It's a little bit more closer to each other. There's not a lot of like nature compared to, for example, like the east of the Netherlands. I feel like between you and me, living in the east of the Netherlands would probably be like one of the nice.
Sounds good. As long as we have all our needs met, that should be plenty, you know? Like.
Also, it kind of like depends on like me, for example. Like if I do ever become an engineer, it kind of depends on where there's work, you know?
Definitely, I suppose so. I mean, it's like you gotta be able to get the things that like that would allow you to work. But for me, as long as I have like my tools, I believe it could work anywhere. Because, you know, I mean, one of the things that should definitely go into my to-do list is getting a new tablet, because I can feel that my tablet, although I've never dropped it, I've never like caused any problem with it, can feel that it's getting closer to its final breaths. Maybe like, I don't know, I could sense that one accident could destroy it, and that would be sad.
I do remember you like having this tablet for a while, so honestly, babe, if you have like the money for it, you might as well, right? Like it is your job. You can basically put it as a tax.
I mean, my tablet is really cheap, and I like that it's so functional despite being cheap. One of the things that I'm kind of sad is that like I thought I knew that I got a bunch of like tablet pens for me, but I just can't seem to find the backup pens. It's like this is the one that I'm using is the one I have. Yeah. I mean, if I store them somewhere, I do not know. That's a damn shame.
Yeah, I know that you can, for example, like also order those like little tablet things. So I wonder if you order a tablet, you can immediately like order some extra of those like tablet little like pins. But
true,
you're gonna have to look online for that stuff.
Indeed. Yeah. Okay. Glalie is actually ice rock on this one, I believe. It's pretty interesting. Cool combo, but really, really, really weak. It's like making rock fire.
Yeah, it has a lot of weaknesses.
Indeed. Or bug rock, which is probably one of the worst typings I've ever seen. Oh no, actually no, bug rock is a really good typing now that I think about it. Its only weaknesses are water, more rock, and steel. That's all.
Really?
Never mind. Yeah, like Armaldo and Crystal are bug rocks, and I remember that they're like really good. So. And also Shuckle, but Shuckle's like, nobody's gonna use Shuckle. Have you seen Shuckle's stats? Nobody's gonna use that.
Who the fuck is going to use Shuckle?
I mean, to be fair, if you're using Shuckle, it's usually because of some kind of gimmick on your team, and it can really work, trust me, but fuck.
I feel like water flying also is like kind of one of those like really sucky,
I mean, actually, water flying only has two weaknesses, which is electric and rock. But it automatically already counters rock, so one of the weaknesses is covered by default. It won't counter electric, but if you catch a Gyarados, it learns Earthquake, which can absolutely annihilate any fucking like Pokemon that is weak to it. Oh wait, shit, I haven't fought that lady yet. Hang on a sec. There. Oh, never mind, I did fight that lady. Okay. Yeah, I mean, so I feel like water flying, it literally just depends on a move pool too, like of the actual Pokemon. Alright, let me heal this Pokemon because I'm lazy to go to the Pokemon Center right now. Plus, I mean, my Pokemon are in pretty tip-top shape right now. I'm gonna put Barbecue in the beginning. I could sweep this gym, but I'm gonna try actually using my other Pokemon for once. Like,
okay, you know what a terrible typing is?
What?
Bug and grass.
Oh my god, yes. There's so many bug and grass Pokemon, and I don't understand the need to make more, but they're like so fucking weak, there's no point. Since I am an elder, let me show you what I mean. I've been training Pokemon since before you were born. Do not lose these.
And then there's like double weaknesses against like fire and
flying at the same time. And it's like weak to all other fucking weaknesses. It's a fucking bummer. Also, I mean, he says that he's gonna beat me easily, but like he's training ice Pokemon, so I don't think so. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, I'm currently like looking up like Pokemon worst type combinations, and like the first one is like bug and grass. The second one is actually ice and rock.
I mean, yeah. Like, there is no actual ice and rock Pokemon on the Pokemon games currently, unless there's one of the new ones, which I really don't care for. But still, oh, it's still gone. Nice. But like, yeah, ice and rock is a really, really shitty combination. It's two typings that are really flimsy.
How can we fucking forget ground and rock?
Oh yeah, ground and rock. So fucking flimsy, and yet so many Pokemon are ground and rock.
Water and grass are literally like its most like biggest like weakness. And also like ground, fighting, steel, and ice, and those are like so common in the game. You can make it easily be taken out.
Like, I have trained a Rhyperior before, and don't get me wrong, I liked it, but I was really tired of watching my Pokemon's health be constantly sent to red by a single move. Especially because, like, rock and ground Pokemon, they're not fast. If these Pokemon were fast, then you could, like, potentially use them with, like, an idea of, like, yeah, I'll keep countering the enemy, like, to just counter it this way, counter it that way. Like, I'll be able to hit the enemy maybe hard enough that they won't be able to, like, kill me, in a sense, in a single hit. That would be much better, but unfortunately it's not like that, not at all. Also, I'm actually using my other Pokemon, which is funny. Blaziken is such a powerhouse.
I was about to mention that, like, I love the fact that you've basically kind of just been using sour cream, just using Surf all the time. Just, like,
I mean, just surf on the guy that's weak to it, you'll destroy it. Indeed. Yeah, I mean, like, the thing is, like, all these Pokemon, they do have value, but it doesn't change the fact that, oh my god, I even paralyzed it, that's amazing.
Good.
Amazing. Please tell me it's, fuck, I thought it would be paralyzed, that would be amazing.
Are you fucking, no.
I mean, to be fair, I can just switch out, it's fine, don't worry. Like, I'm gonna kill in the next turn, and I can switch out after. Like, he really didn't think this through. I mean, I love Lapras, don't get me wrong, but he did not think this through. Like, I will just... Perish Song is a move that's best used when you're completely solo. And the enemy only has one Pokemon and so do you. And then you can just stall it, you know? You just stall it, no problem. Alright, let me see. Should I use Razor? No, I mean, Razor is quad weak to Ice, but you know what? I want to see if you can beat it. Because, like...
Oh my god. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Sure, I mean, it might die, but also...
Let's see.
No. Critical hit! Nice! Well, that was free XP.
Oh, yeah, no, that was easy.
Yep, pathetic. Goddamn. Honestly, like, this is... I'm glad that I'm getting to show you... Oh, another Frostless! You know what? This is gonna be great. Kid drama. You know what's great to counter a Frostless? Another Frostless!
Another
you were quite a trainer. And you're not. Bye. Yeah, like, I feel like the fucking... It's good that I'm doing this walkthrough and you're watching, because you're getting to see my experience with this game. Because you struggled with every gym except the last one, and I get to show you how I played this the first time.
I'll be honest, Frostless is a cool Pokemon, not gonna lie.
It is. It's cooler in these mods because it has, like, a bigger move pool and all that jazz. But it is friggin' damn cool. I like it a lot.
You're bad. Thank you.
Thank you for the glacier. You know that meme where the girl dressed as a flight attendant just fucking like yoinks the thing, just takes it? Like, that's how I feel about taking these badges. Like, yeah, thank you. Thank you for laying down and let me beat you up. Now, yoink.
Thank you. Fine.
Bitch. Just fucking yoink that shit. Yeah, but okay, so we beat another gym. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Fucking pathetic. I think I'm gonna heal my Pokemon and we can end the stream. This was a kind of this was a more quiet stream. Oh, there's Professor Elm telling me that we're in trouble. Buddy, how's things going? They're fucking our pussies! Just kidding. I called because something weird's happening with the radio broadcast. We're talking about Team Rocket. Buddy, do you know anything about it? Maybe Team Rocket has returned. No, this just can't be true. Sorry to bug you. Take care. You know what's really cool? You get to see that actually affect the game. You can see, like, them actually saying that, like, they're coming back.
I finally did it.
I think that's really cool because, like, they actually implemented the radio as a little tidbit part of the game, and it affects, and you know, Team Rocket music plays, which is great. But like, it's actually affecting the world. I think that's pretty cool. That's pretty rad, gotta say.
And a lot too.
Honestly, I like it when Pokemon games do this shit, and honestly, I am a fan of the Poke Gear. I think it could be better, but I am a fan. I'm a fan of the fact that these trainers are so, like, they're so friendly with each other, and they're having battles with each other. Yeah, let's exchange numbers, and we call each other from time to time. Like, yeah, like, we can meet up for another battle sometime, because you're traveling the region, I'm chilling out in this route. We can totally stay here and have some fun, you know, like, when we can. Like,
I like that a lot. Honestly, like, it really makes all the trainers actually, like, have a role in this, because usually you just find a trainer and How long?
Indeed. You battle the trainer and then you just leave it at that. I mean, in some games you can rematch them, which is pretty cool. Like Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, you could come back to them. In, what's the word? In, like, in Sinnoh, you could use the Versus Seeker and whatnot, but it is much funner, I think, to have a more personal relationship with the trainers. I don't think they did it perfectly because there's not enough rematches and not enough like, oh hey, let's meet up and do a thing, you know, together on this. There could be, but there isn't. Though I gotta say, I do love it when a Pokemon trainer has a gimmick and they say like, oh, I love Clefairies, and they're like, can I call you just to talk about Clefairy? And they keep dropping a bunch of fucking funny facts.
Please. It's like, honey, yes, please.
Like,
tell me
yes,
about your
give me the
friggin'
friggin' tea about Clefairy. I would like to hear it. I mean, that is really fun because you get to hear several things about, like, these little fucking interesting tidbits about Pokemon, you know? Just great. It's cool. I like that.
Exactly.
But, you know, it's not perfect. Like, you're not going to be answering every call. The mom system is definitely not perfect. Also, hold on. I gotta say, I'm really glad of how much money we're amassing. Like, you know, last thing that we do before I go... Indeed, like, I'm fucking rich. Hey, God. Can I, like, fly to Goldenrod and buy a bunch of revival herbs? Because I need it.
I feel like that probably might be a very, very good thing to buy.
Oh, fuck, I'm gonna... Well, I guess I'm gonna see the Team Rocket grunts in there. No, they're not gonna be there. The fucking revival herbs are not gonna be here because Team Rocket is here. So, no one is in the underground when Team Rocket is there. Oh, well, that happens. Well, I mean, I guess we can call this an ending to our stream then. One thing that I want to do... Like... I would like to thank y'all for being here. This was a more quieter stream, but still. And I gotta say, like, things are looking grim for the world, which should not be a reason for you to think, like, to despair. This is where you think, I need to live the best possible. Because YOLO, you know? Like, I need to live with love in my heart, and affection towards others, and care in my soul.
Hey, you know, and the world is grim, but titty soft and warm.
That too. That definitely too. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Bunny jump scare.